Book Mountain. Take me to Book Mountain. Book Mountain. This is where the Areola lives.
CATCH22 Sunday. It's the CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. It's a CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. CATCH22 Sunday. And here we go.
Hello. Welcome to CATCH22 Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
How awesome was that blind mic project?
It was pretty amazing. I'm still chewing some of the discussion in my brain. I haven't fully got my head around it.
Just kidding. I
but-
wasn't watching most of it because I had to get this shit done.
No, it was a great show. I hope, thank you guys for coming over from the Blind Mike Project. If you're from there, we will have Blind Mike on later, possibly, hopefully, maybe even soon, to discuss some David Collins news. Did you hear about that, Electra? There was some David Collins news.
Oh, what was the news?
Not really sure. Blind Mike's going to come on and tell us. I think someone didn't like him. Yes, so that's not really news on the internet. If you're on the internet, people don't like you. But this guy's...
Yeah, people don't like me all the time.
That's false. Everyone loves you. But I believe people are calling comedy clubs and canceling David Collins. And
Oh,
so
shit.
that's... Yes, that is something we can all boo. Boo! And so, yes, Blind Mike will be coming on. But welcome to our Sunday Magazine Chill Show, CATCH22 Sundays. Thank you. DJ Electra, what do you think so far?
What's a magazine chill show?
You know, it's like Dateline without the CP. You know, without the guys delivering pizzas to the little girls.
So
You
we're
know, when
like cartoon Dateline?
Yeah, like when Dateline was fun, when it was just jail people, you know, and scaring kids straight, you know, not
Awesome.
not the other stuff with kids. Speaking of which,
Perfect.
Kragers was great today on the Blind Mike Project. Thank you, Kragers, for sending everyone to DJ Electra Fry's channel for the show. Yeah, I didn't email you exactly where to go with links, but hey, producing's hard sometimes, especially, you know, when you got a mouthful of Cheetos. Just kidding, Kragers. You're keeping the weight off. It's looking good. What do you think, Electra? Fuckable yet? Your eyebrow raised. How did you? I didn't even know that was possible. How did you do that? She created a digital eyebrow raise for you, Craig. Look, I can't do that. I'm trying to do the eyebrow
I can
thing.
do it with both of them.
Holy shit. Her facial muscles, Craig, that you'll never feel around your cock. Hey-oh.
Ever, never, ever.
No, but we knew that you'd find us. But also, go and follow DJ Electra Fry's channel, DJElectra.com or DJ Electra at DJ Electra Fry. I always forget what it is. What is
It's
it?
at DJ Electra Fry. You got it.
That's right. Or just go to DJElectraFry.com. Like, right up there. See that? Yeah, go to that.
yeah.
You can see her nudes. Go
This
get her.
set is
OF.
awesome. I love it.
Are you sure about that? I don't think you like it.
I love it. I think it's great. My chair is really
She yelled at
comfortable,
me
too.
before the show.
I did yell at him.
She so I need to involve her more in my ideas, and I do. But I just needed to get this one out. But we're gonna, we're redesigning CATCH22 to make it a little more fun. I don't know.
A little more fun. It can't be more fun.
That's
Impossible.
no, that's a.
Oh,
Booga!
Blind Mike callback from earlier today. If you watched the show, when you're out of words, just say fun. It's going to be
Just say
fun.
fun.
Watches are fun.
Oh, the
100
watches. I did see part
Yes.
of that.
$100,000 watches. They're fun. Yes, they're fun. But we
Does
got
Mike
a lot
have
of...
the link, by the way?
He does. It's always the same link, Mike, but I always send it to you. But yes, come on whenever you want, Mike. Go take a poop. Have a milkshake in that order, please. You don't want to fill up more.
Don't
before
drink
you
a
poop out.
milkshake while you're pooping. That sounds awful.
Yeah, well, it's kind of streamlining the event, depending what's in the milkshake, or what you did the night before. But we have a bunch of topics to get to today here. But first, I wanted to do an ad because we're here to plug our own shit, and we have another show tonight, don't we, DJ Electra Fry?
Oh, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Unboxing Eric.
Unboxing Eric. And so I'd like to just run a ad for that if I could find it. We have so many goddamn clips. I can't find it. Oh, there. We sometimes, I go overboard. Leave me alone. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
you
okay.
do. He does, you
But-
guys. He has so many clips. It's insane.
But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So anyway, yeah, it's tonight. Unboxing Eric. And here's the thank you for everyone sending this to me.
It's so cute.
This little Eric.
It's not really him, though. Is it?
No.
It looks
God,
like him, though.
I mean, if he had those moves, oh my God, look at that move! Look at the spin!
It's adorable.
Yes! So, Unboxing Eric tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. If you like Eric the actor, or Eric the... I did it! God, I'm so bad. Electrify. I'm fired. Then watch it 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Unboxing Eric. We're going over about 6 calls tonight. We're in the golden
that's a lot.
spot of they're shorter calls.
Okay.
But we are within 20 calls of something exciting. You know what that is?
What is that?
You know what to do. That's right, folks. You know what to do. We're about 25 calls away. So we're on our 20th episode. Jump in from the beginning. Hear that first call. We're going to do a roast here, and at the end, we're going to do a funeral. We love Eric. We love him. And I think, I don't want to break the news. There's some big news on who followed us, who followed the show, who followed the channel. And I might break that tonight. But also, I might keep them quiet because I like having them around.
Wait,
because
you haven't even told me.
No, I haven't. It's a secret and a surprise.
Okay, put it in private chat.
All right,
And
I'm gonna do it right.
yeah, do that. And I will say that, hey, Cortez, who gifted us 1 Hackride membership. Thank you so much,
Oh.
These
Cortez.
gifted members subs are making me hard.
They're making Blind Mike hard. He's off somewhere on the toilet and he's getting hard.
Penis
Penis
Wrinkle
Wrinkle.
got
Welcome.
the gifted membership. Hi, Penis Wrinkle.
Hi, Penis Wrinkle.
I hear you have 3 penis wrinkles. That's an appropriate amount. Well done.
Yes. What?
Penis Wrinkle has 3 penis wrinkles. And I think that's just lovely.
That is lovely. Also, by the way, this is what we call viewer feedback. Thank you.
Oh.
So we'll do super chats, and we don't suck. Fuck off. Well, we're not. That's not doing that anymore. No, okay, we're fine with criticism. But yeah, if you
Well,
want
I
to chat,
do, but you don't.
Shush. No, but we made a segment now, so you can talk to us, whether with super chat or not. We'll talk to you if we have to. All right. DJ Electrify. I don't see a blind man here yet, so you want to?
Oh, wait.
No.
What? He's here.
I do now see a blind man. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let's bring him in. Electra, so you didn't watch the Blind Mike project today, is what you're saying?
Well, I watched the beginning, and then I had some shit to do, so I had to go do shit. And then I watched the very end when Craig sent everyone to the wrong channel. And yeah,
It was
but the
touching.
beginning
It
was really good, and I'm going to watch the rest of it on replay. Hi, Blind Mike.
Hi, Blind Mike, everyone. It's Blind Mike Gary.
Hello, folks. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming on. Your show was great today. I watched
get
all
out
of
of
it.
That was hurtful to hear, but whatever.
Yeah,
I thought Electra cared about what we were doing here, but I guess not.
I do. Usually I wake up at the butt crack of dawn. It was 48 degrees when I woke up this morning, and that's
so
cold in
cool.
California.
Okay.
And I watched your show, and then I had to get shit done.
I'll allow it. It's fine.
Yeah. So,
All right, guys, what are we talking about?
Well, we're first. Did you drink a milkshake and or poop? That was the consensus.
I have not
during the
left
break.
I have not left this chair.
It's not what I asked.
That's fine. No, I didn't do either of those things.
Okay, I lose the bet. All right. Well, you don't get up and stretch around after a show, Mike. What's going on? You
I mean, I usually do. But it was very important for me to get on here as fast as I could.
We appreciate it. We'll get you out of here soon because we want to see those Broncos beat them Chiefs. Am I right? All right.
Sure.
So DJ Electra, did you hear about David Collins' kerfuffle?
Well, I want to hear it from the source. So by all means.
That's a great way of saying no. Well, of course I know, but why don't you explain it to us, Mike?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So
please
David had this guy on. What's his name? Tom.
Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah, I'll find it. Hold on 1 second. Tom asshole in my book.
Tom
Tom
Gavin
Myers?
or no?
Tom Garland.
Tom Garland.
Oh,
yeah,
Garland.
Yeah. So he had this Tom Garland guy on, and I get like David. It's hard to understand what he's doing sometimes, but it's not mean-spirited. So this guy was just a complete cunt today. Like when I went on David's show, I was a little thrown off at first, but I found it very funny, and like I quickly understood what he was doing. And I would say, like, if you don't understand it, that's also fine, but like maybe try to have a little fun with it. This was the most joyless guest, and then it culminated in something that like genuinely actually annoyed me. I hope David's being truthful with me and not leading me astray, but there's a reason we're talking about this guy, which I'll get to. But yeah, he was on David's show, David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show, at David Collins Show on YouTube if you want to find it. And he was a terrible guest and was not playful with David's questions or anything.
Wouldn't know what that's like. I'm a marvelous guest. Thank you.
Sure,
All right.
I understand that.
This one's called
what?
finishing. This is called finishing the punchline.
Oh yeah, so David is they play a game where you have to finish the punchline. So David will read the setup to a comedian's joke, usually from a special. I was going to say like a Netflix special or something. These might have been a little more obscure, but like it's stuff that's out there, and you have to guess like, oh, is that a Jim Jeffries punchline? Is that a Dave Chappelle? Is that a Bob Saget? What comedic genius was that? And so that's the game. Seems easy enough, but Tom did not care for it.
Round one here. Round one to finish the punchline. This joke is by Tom Myers. I was on my way down here, and I stopped at a convenience.
I laid out the rules wrong. You have to guess the punchline, not the comic. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Makes
Well, with
sense.
Tom Myers, yeah, there's going to be no punchline. So how do you guess this?
This is an obvious one. This Tom Garland guy says he's like friends with Tom Myers or friendly with him or knows him.
Uh-huh.
To know who Tom Myers is and not know this joke seems insane to me, but it seems like a perfectly natural one for David to throw in there. I would say Tom's most famous joke.
Yeah. Now, Mike, you can't see this, but this guy looks like Chad Zumach if he was stung by like 100 bees.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's like Marshmallow Man, kind of.
He's the same sense of humor.
Here. Round one to finish the punchline. This joke is by Tom Myers. I was on my way down here, and I stopped at a convenience store. I'm waiting in line to pay, and the guy in front of me puts down a dozen donuts, 2 big bags of Doritos, one of those cheap 1-gallon bottles of generic brand fruit punch, and a nasty old rotting banana. He turns to the clerk and says to him, "My girlfriend just had an operation. She can only eat certain things." I look at him and go, "Yeah, right."
When
What
David's
did
reading
she-
this, you can really tell how wordy a Tom Myers punchline is. Oh my God, it's taking forever.
Yes.
Yeah,
Seriously.
like the Beatles used to slash their lyrics down to make the songs better. Tom
Yeah.
Myers needs just like an editor.
Tom Myers he adds words after the fact.
How many A's and thes can I fit in here?
We have a finish that punchline.
That joke is way too long. That's a Myers joke?
Right.
Where did you? He said that or he tweeted that? Because I didn't know this was even.
I don't even understand like why. Like he's got an attitude already. He said that or he tweeted it. Why does that matter? Who gives a shit? If you don't know, you don't know. It's fine.
It will be on his tombstone, is what I would have said.
But yeah, if you know who Tom Myers is, people are smashing their steering wheels right now around the country. Bong hit transplant. We all know the answer.
Well, to be
What's
fair,
that?
I didn't know the answer.
Oh, but DJ Electra, you're adorable. You don't need to. Don't worry about it.
Yes. Free your
Thank you
mind of that joke.
so much.
Free your RAM of never thinking of this joke again.
I like to talk
Yes,
down to Electra.
I like to look up at you.
4 albums. I think this might be one of his better known shows.
4 albums. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's too long of a joke. That's way too long.
I think you've ran out of time there. Yeah, right. What did she have? A bong hit transplant?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's bad.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's bad.
Okay, so he
Yeah,
didn't like
Why don't we
the
jump
joke.
into round 2 here? Maybe this one
Yeah,
will make sense.
which is fine, by the way. Like perfectly fine to not like that joke. But he's like kind of getting annoyed. But if it was only that, I wouldn't be showing you this clip.
Right.
But you can tell he's like angry at David for some reason.
I think he's just hangry. This guy looks hungry all the time.
David's handling it okay though so far.
He looks how skinny David, and he's like, I hate this man.
That's a pretty scathing review of a Tom Myers joke.
Well, you can tell Tom I said that. I'm sure he'll watch.
We'll hear about
He's
it. I
a
think
friend,
he's
but
fan of
that's
the
like that's bad.
Well, he's not bad in his judgment, at least.
He's a friend. That's like if you were Craig's best friend and he didn't know the litany of allegations against him. You know, doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean if, Mike? We are best friends.
Right. True. Good point.
That's why we send each other to the wrong channel. It's just a friendly Josh. Gotcha.
Son of a bitch. Although maybe Electra got a few subscribers out of it, so that's not bad.
Well, she doesn't need him. She got like 3,000 in a day. She's monetized now.
I saw that
Congratulations.
Portnoy video did very well, right?
That's right. That's right.
Nicely
We'll talk
done.
about yes.
I think Electra got away with posting something that Barstool wasn't allowed to post. They had to take it down.
What happened was I took out the last part of the song and I used AI to recreate that music and put it in behind their lyrics. So I did a whole thing. I did a
Very
job on it.
smart. Nicely done.
Yes.
And so I didn't get
Yes.
any copyright on it.
Excellent. Nicely done.
Yes.
Thank you.
She groomed her well. She will be taking over the internet soon.
I think it's almost at 200,000. It's shocking, really.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, Electra has more views than any of us somehow.
Well, no,
Those
you have
I
some-
like the shorts that she does.
Yes, she's a talent. Why none of those are on my channel are really starting to bother me now, though. Because goddamn, could have used 200,000 views. My God. I love it. So this next one, Mike, is called "Getting Cunty."
Yeah, so this is where he starts getting a little like so far he's been fine. He seems a little annoyed. I don't know why, but like this is where he's actually like shitty to David.
This next joke is Ray DeVito. Wow, anxiety and ADHD? You must have been bouncing off the walls as a kid. How did your parents handle that? Finish that punchline.
How did your parents handle that?
Right.
Don't
And
copyright
I'm supposed to
anything.
do what? I'm supposed to like guess what he said?
Right.
Yes!
Finish his joke.
Oh,
Did David have that music on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know, dude. I feel like you don't even need me for this show. Like I feel like
But you're the
I thought we were
contestant.
doing like
But every hand needs a man that looks like a thumb, right?
This is where this asshole thought he was on fucking Kimmel or Colbert or something. Like he's not being respected enough as an artist, and he gets snippy with David.
like an interview or something like that.
Oh, well, that comes
and-
after the first game. I have a lot of questions for you today, but this is a nice way to warm up, and then we get to play a game. And a lot of
Who
people
the
really
fuck?
enjoy
Who
this
the fuck
game.
is
Finish the-
Tom Garland? Who the fuck is Tom Garland to be like? I'm just here to talk about my projects, man. I'm not here to participate in games. Like, even if you don't like the format of the show or whatever, like, grit your teeth and fucking get through it. But you said you would do it. He claimed 10 times I heard on this thing. He said he's watched David's show before. They play games on every episode.
Yeah.
David behaves exactly the same in every episode. So I was going to say this guy's lying, but like he cited certain things from like the Tom Myers episode and stuff. So I don't know what he thought he was getting into, but he's being like very shitty to David.
Yes, he is. Bad Tom.
punchline.
Yeah, you finish it for me. I don't know.
How did your parents handle that? They hit me.
Yeah, okay.
We just have one round left here. Why don't we jump into round 3?
That's my favorite David tone. We got one more.
Good for Dave, because I'd be like, what's the? I'm picking up on something. You angry at me or what? David just powers through.
Andy Malafarina. You guys know Call of Duty? Call of Duty is a war game, and they put out the new one like every 2 years. So there's different installments, and I'm playing an old one, and I've been playing Call of Duty World War II. It's so fun, and since it's an old game, I can't quit playing. That's the weirdest part about the game. I didn't realize that. Finish that punchline. I've been playing
I don't
Call
know. I
of Duty
usually don't
World War II.
do other people's jokes. Usually that's a big part of comedy.
Listen, you fucking pompous ass. No one's asking you to do other people's jokes.
He goes to karaoke and he's like, guys, I don't do other people's songs.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not. No one's making you get on stage and perform fucking Ray DeVito's material. They're just saying, hey, what would you as a comedian, what would you imagine the punchline to this is? I don't know if Tom thought he was being set up like David was going to frame it like he was making fun of these guys or something, but he's very snippy and cunty.
I saw more liberals having more fun after the Trump election than this guy on the show. Hey,
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Thank you. It took a while to get out.
I don't know, dude.
Oh, well, these are from their albums there. That was World War. I didn't realize that World War II was so much fun.
By the way, Andy Malafarina was on the comic he's talking about. Andy Malafarina was on David's show and like laughed at how ridiculous it was. At worst, what David Collins is an autistic guy. Like he's not a malicious man. Like there's nothing wrong about this show. It's not an attack on Tom Garland.
I remember your first time on Blind Mike,
Yeah.
and you processed this whole thing in like 8 seconds.
Yeah,
Like what he's going through, and you're like, oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to
Yes.
be one of those things.
exactly. But even if it's not your thing, like I've had this kind of attitude, and I don't think I'm this bad, hopefully. But like I've had kind of this attitude when, say, like Hackride is on my show.
Boo.
But
Boo, Hacker.
But that's my if Hackride was here playing games and like I'd be like, oh well, I'm on their show. Like I'm on your guys' show. You can do whatever you want. Interrupt me all you want. Play whatever clips you want. Like it's your show.
I'm right over here. Do you want to talk to me?
I'd rather not. But
No,
again,
no one wants to talk to you.
it is
No one
his
wants to talk
show.
to you. No. I'm sorry. This is not your show. Get out of here, demon.
I do kind of miss him.
Next
I
up
miss
is Throw.
Hackride too. Everybody does. Everybody's like, bring Puzzle Box back.
Yes.
Well, I've seen it 4 times. Everybody has a
4 people. It's not nothing.
Yes. No. This one's called Thrown Off.
Yeah. So now, like, he's just off his game. I don't know what kind of an artist Tom Garland thinks he is. I checked out some of his stand-up. Like, I guess he fancies himself like David Cross or something, like a high-minded man that should be respected. I don't know where he got that air of self-importance, but like he's actually below Tom Myers in comedy. So I don't know where the fuck he got this attitude, but he is so thrown off by David's interview skills.
Imagine there's a space below Tom Myers. There is. Oh.
There definitely is. Yeah.
Describe your style of comedy.
My style, normally not this. I feel like you threw me with those games, dude. Normally I'm pretty fluid,
Right.
and whatnot, but then
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
usually I'm
asking me
so
to finish
chill. But you asked me to finish a punchline of someone else's joke. I get maybe he's thrown off because they weren't like it wasn't like an Anthony Jeselnik joke or a Jerry Seinfeld joke or something that like maybe he's heard before. So maybe that's why I thought it was weird. But it's still like it's a game. Who cares?
Yeah, fluid would be like the 9 millionth word I'd use to describe this. Fluid.
Oh, man. Usually I'm just fucking chill as hell. I'm just so
Yeah.
relaxed. But you crossed a line when you asked me what words Ray DeVito said next.
Yeah, he's kind of a downer. I'm not
really is.
vibing with him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Well,
it might-
you're gonna like him even less, Electra, when I explain why I wanted to play these clips.
Okay.
This might explain it too, Mike. You can't really see what's going on here, but he does wear his hat backwards, and we know what that means. What Colin Cowherd tells us all. You don't sign that man as your quarterback one in Dallas. No. Thank you.
It just tells me that he's super chill.
I don't think his hat or that giant head could fit in his hat any other way. Here we go.
Other people's punchlines is like,
Well, you may not consider yourself a joke writer. Like Tom Myers really considered himself a joke writer. We've had a comedian on the show once that described themselves as a rant comedian, which I thought was interesting.
Rant?
Yeah, this Tom Garland guy looks at like if he said bong hit transplant as the answer, that's like sacrilege, brother. You don't do another comics material. When it's like you're not stealing from them and presenting it as your own. And you know how many times I've heard on podcasts one comic recite another's act, like, "Oh, this is a great Brian Regan joke," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like that happens all the time. I don't know why he's acting like I'm not going to lower myself to your games, David.
I think he's just butthurt because he didn't know the answers, and so he felt like
guess.
an idiot.
This is really the worst I've ever seen anyone take David's games.
Yeah.
Yes. This next one's called Repeat Guests.
Oh yeah, so he mentions like the idea. David mentions someone, I guess that they had, and Tom is speculating as to whether or not they would ever come back on the show.
Matt, I can see why you don't talk much on this show. Like, there's not really like a great place to jump in, is there?
Well, I'm sure a lot of our audience is talking to the screen. You know, there's a lot of interaction there. They write emails. People have something to say. This last email here comes in from...
That first email was definitely from Tom Myers.
Do you think so?
Like, yeah, I do think so. It was like, can't wait to hear more Tom Myers. That was probably...
This guy's just shitting on Tom Myers for no reason.
Well, Tom did say he's one of our few guests that at the end of the show said, "I'd love to come back. Invite me on any time," which usually don't have to be repeat guests.
I bet he was the only fucking guest that wants to come back on this show, David.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love you, bro. But like,
so he keeps saying, he's like, "I love you. I've watched the show." I can't imagine knowing David Collins. And like, I was thrown off by it because I didn't know who David was. I didn't claim I watched the show or anything. And so I was a little thrown off. It took me about 1 second to figure out what was going on. And then I was fluid with it, brother. This guy is being such a dick.
So he's a troll, basically.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Again, this is building to a reveal that I believe, according to David, is happening. I asked him this. He said it was true, and it's bothersome. But we'll play the rest of the clips first.
Okay.
Pete, guess if you had come back.
I think 3. But we don't usually do that. And everybody that we've asked has gracefully said yes.
Yeah, I regret that decision. Like,
I mean, we get blocked sometimes when it comes to the initial ask, but once they're on the show, people seem to enjoy themselves. Brad Logan wrote into the show.
David's trying to be a pro, but he's just so... And like, it's a half hour... I got to tell you, I can't imagine a half hour of Tom Garland's time is that valuable. I imagine it interrupted nothing. I think he was fine.
We're 3 minutes in, and I want to
interrupted one of his meals, possibly.
Yes,
That's about all I can think of.
Yes, he's fat.
What were you going to say? We're 3 minutes in, and what?
We're 3 minutes in. I never want to see the man's face again. It's a face I could never see. It's a very, very fills my screen, is what I'm saying, I guess. This next one here is called Compliments.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm assuming David's getting complimented.
I don't think a lot of compliments are going to be flying here.
Does anybody reach out after comedy shows and say nice things to you?
Oh, sometimes. Yeah. Probably not after this one.
Oh, well, I think after this, hopefully you'll get some follows on Instagram there, and we'll be doing that.
He's about to say, like, this has got to be the worst show I've ever done or something. Like, he's acting like he's being tortured. It's such a strange... Like, the response David gets sometimes, like, I see, like, YouTube comments and stuff, I am surprised. Like, I don't get it. He seems harmless.
I wonder if, like, Letterman got that when he first started. Like, in his first days when he was doing, like, you know, weird stuff on the news channel or whatever. If people are like, I don't get this weirdo. Because that's what he really hits me as. He doesn't hit me as, like, an Adult Swim guy. He hits me as, like, a young Letterman.
I can understand. I am waiting for the big, like, punchline from David, I will say.
Right.
Like, when I was watching his show on my channel, I was like, where are we going here? So I am waiting for the other shoe to drop with David, but I get what you're saying. Yes,
Mike, it's drive time. It's about the drive, not the destination. Destinations are useless with David.
I understand.
Just go for
I understand.
Just put the top down and ready to get weird.
That's fair.
This one is called No Cell. No Cell.
Oh yeah, so David tells a joke here that I enjoyed, and Tom just freezes him out.
Teen.
I'll go with C. What was that, 1905?
That's exactly right. 1905. How'd you know that?
I got lucky.
Oh, was it just a guess? I wonder, a lot of people, we spent some time in Boston. It seems a lot of people in Boston really know their history about the area there. And I wonder if that's the same in other big cities like Las Vegas.
Yeah, that probably makes sense in Boston. There's not really such thing as history. In Vegas, they blow the history up.
Right. And once you leave, you probably aren't supposed to talk about it. Why don't we jump into round two?
I liked it. Great job, David.
I thought that was a pretty good line by David.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Tom just gives him nothing.
Yes, he sat there and smelled a fart.
Yeah.
His mouth did not move.
Yeah.
He didn't even breathe more, Mike. No more air went through his nose. The same amount. This next one is called Wrapping Up.
Yeah, so this is David wrapping up as he does, and Tom's not a very gracious guest.
What'd you think about that game? Between that game and the first game, which one was your favorite?
That one's a little better. They all suck, but that one was a little better.
Well, I'll tell you,
we're headed
fans
in the right
of the show
direction.
might give a little pushback on that because I think we do have some great games. Next week, we're going to have, hopefully, if all things go well, we haven't confirmed, so I don't want to spoil anything there, but we have a great guest, and he's a bit of an impressionist, and we want to bring back What Dead Guy is Dan doing? Where Dan McCullough does an impression, and they have to guess what dead guy is Dan doing.
Oh, I like Dan McCullough. He's coming on your show.
Oh, he sends in some voicemails, or he does a lot of work in the background.
That's
with
like
the game
Tom
sometimes.
knows
So
all these guys? I don't understand. Like he knows and likes all these guys? I don't get it.
But none of them know him.
Right.
It's a little. He's not gonna like what you said about the games, but that's no problem. Tom Garland, everybody, and you can find his great documentary on Tubi and his special, Tom Garland Selling Out, both of which I did very much enjoy.
Gonna need a Blind Mike comedy review of that, please, and thank you.
I don't have Tubi, unfortunately, but
Oh, I can get it for you.
all right.
Just consider it another Quincy in your box in the morning.
Tom Garland, did you have a nice time on the show today?
Not at all. But thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, it was great to have you. Thanks so much. That's perfect. Boy, what a great episode. Everybody listening, I've been David Collins, and you've been the best.
See, he puts on a brave face, David, as he always does. Was that it? Was that
Yeah,
it?
that's it for those. And now there's like a couple. It looks like TikToks or they're 916.
Yeah. So I wanted to go, but first I want to tell you that I went to. So David contacted me about this and told me to watch the episode, and he said, and for a little context, this guy has been contacting people that have booked David around the area that David is from, Iowa or wherever he's from, and like telling them to cancel, like stop working with David. Like he's literally trying to get David canceled.
Cancel culture
Wait,
in the
what?
corn.
Yes.
Corn cancel culture.
According to David, this Tom Garland guy is trying to get David's like stand-up gigs canceled and have people not work with him.
What an ass.
Yeah. Well, that's where I was. So like when I'm watching that, I'm like, well, maybe he's doing a bit also where he's like playing an asshole guest. Because if he knows all those guys, maybe it would be funny to have a character who's not having a good time on there or something. But then David, maybe I'm falling for it. but then David told me that like he's trying to get his stand-up canceled and have like no one work with him. And I guess he blocked him on social media, so David can't contact him.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
maybe he's just doing a Phil Elmore callback.
I
I
don't know.
feel
the
like we
reference.
need to troll this guy. I feel like we need to go find him and troll the heck out of him.
Well,
I think we just watch his comedy.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I do really. But like, it did annoy me when I was like, "Oh, is he actually like being an asshole to David?" Like that felt. Even if you don't get David or whatever, you don't find him funny, whatever. That's one thing. But like, get his fucking gigs like his fucking open mic spots canceled. That's good. Doesn't make any sense.
What about looking at his folding table in a basement in his radio show makes you think I need to go after this guy? Life has handed him some lemons already, but
David said it had very like you'll never work in this town again vibe. names. When it's like, Tom, who the fuck do you think you are? Tom Garland.
So Tom Garland, when he was naming all these friends of his, was making a list. These are the guys I gotta call and tell them not to deal with this mustached weirdo anymore. And fuck you, Tom Garland.
So here's the thing. I was like, maybe Tom Garland's a very like high-minded comedian, takes himself very seriously. So I went to his Instagram to see what kind of stuff he posts.
Oh, no.
And he's a radio host, much like David Collins.
Oh.
These are top 5 last-minute Halloween costumes.
Oh, let's go.
Are you fucking
All right,
joking?
Number 5, you can let a
like he's
grown
doing
man-
hack bits on the radio. Like he couldn't participate in David's games when literally he does top 5 Halloween costumes.
And he's very
Ty Brown,
nasally,
like-
and he sounds like his head is just full of snot, you know?
Yes.
Terrible.
Oh, well, it's a good radio. It's his radio voice.
It's awful.
Both of you ask yourself this, though. If you're going to see a top 5 Halloween costume list, who you want it from? Garland or David Collins? I want it from David Collins because it's going to have something to it. It's going to be a bite. There's going to be something interesting there.
Wow. If you know anything about Tom Garland, this list is going to have a few punchlines. So
Man,
get ready for
just
hilarity.
Hold on. Okay, now I'm
baby oil all over you, and you could be Justin Bieber. Number 4, you could put on a white sheet and pretend to do comedy, and then you're Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
He's got the people just yelling that he's a hack radio guy.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh well, maybe he does like really serious, like takes himself very seriously. He does hack radio, the thing that I believe David Collins is parodying and goofing on.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why. I don't know, but like he's a hack cornball. I assumed he was like some pompous, maybe like he talks politics or he's very serious, whatever it was. But he's just a cornball. That like he's like, hey, you could go wear a white sheet and goes Tony Hinchcliffe, and then he has a guy go waka waka in the background.
We, Blind Mike, DJ Electra and I often get accused of being like a morning zoo kind of energy. People, you don't know what you're talking about. This is morning zoo energy. If you grew up
Well,
in
you
the
guys
90s,
would compliment each other nicely, I think. But there's
Well-
morning zoo energy here. But
I
you're not.
like
You're also
it.
not going on David Collins and like mocking him.
No, we
Well,
make
no,
him
we
come
just
here.
went on there and played a song that was really long and he hated. And
I heard about
We make him come here to do the mocking, Mike.
Yes,
He comes here to mock. So we mock him at our house. It's fun.
Good,
It's easier.
good.
That way you get to poop in your own toilet while you mock David Collins. It's good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He might not have been wearing a white sheet, but it kind of seemed like he was ready to. Number 3, you can turn on the NFL and annoy the heck out of everyone. You're Taylor Swift. Number 2,
Hold on. How is that a costume? Turn on the NFL? Like, turn on the NFL. So you have to have someone like, I guess the party has to be a Thursday night or a Sunday afternoon.
I guess he just dresses up for himself, you know, like in ladies' underwear and stuff.
Yeah.
So-
Turn on the NFL and you're like, huh? See, look, I'm Taylor Swift. Football is on.
It's just a word salad in there. Nothing means anything.
Fucking do. Just do their accent back at them, and you're Kamala Harris. That one is funny, but the Tony Hinchcliffe was? All right, cool.
I'm laughing because you were exactly right.
And the number
Oh, you
one,
nailed it, Tom. Tom's
DJ
really got his
Electra,
finger on the pulse. Sorry.
I'm gonna need more support. This laughing guy, I like this. I like the cut of this guy's jib.
That's why I like having Electra on. I need her laugh in the background
Yes,
to make
yes,
people
just-
think I'm funny.
Mindless laughter. More, please. Thank you.
Yes.
That's a note.
last minute Halloween
There you go.
There we go.
You're getting it.
I can't
It
see
moved.
that.
It moved.
costume. Just walk into the party, smack the host of the party in the face, and then act like it didn't happen. You're Will Smith.
Boy, that's really topical, Tom. That's on the front of everyone's mind. When he said walk into the party and smack, I was like, there's no way. There's a news story I missed that he's going to reference because I would have bet the house that he's not going to make a Will Smith joke fucking 2 years
Yeah,
later.
wasn't that like 3 years ago or something?
Yes.
Shit.
He's like Japan with our music trends. Just a few years behind, but eventually they'll get to rock and roll.
And lest you think, hey, maybe that's a one-off. Maybe a lot of Tom's bits are better. Let's scroll down one more Instagram post. The very next thing he posted.
The top 5 today, I have top 5 presidential fast food slogans. Number 5, Kamala for Taco Bell. Yo quiero open borders.
That's not anything.
Wow.
we do a segment here where we watch these guys that pay to go to a comedy school in Australia. This guy is one of the he would be in the bottom 10% of these people that we watch that all bomb.
It's just the joke wasn't done. He's like, Taco Bell, Spanish, quick! Someone write it down. Like there was nothing there.
Tiny dog, anything? Is that anything? Didn't they?
Number 4, Trump for
good.
Pizza Hut.
I gotta say, the guy laughing is fantastic.
He's like the Wes Welker on the team. He just does more than he's paid to do. He picks up towels at the end of the day. He takes Gronk home.
He has almost convinced me that this is funny. He's doing a splendid job.
See, Electra, we can do this. We'll make people think we're funny yet.
No one out pizza.
Yes, you are. You're hilarious.
Is the Hut. Besides me, I'm out pizzaing everyone in the polls. People like orange on their pizza. Number 3, Biden
Make it
for
longer.
burger.
This guy had the audacity to shit on Tom Myers' joke. Make it a little longer, Tom. You dickhead.
Yes, Tom Myers is Mr. Brevity compared to this fucking War and Peace. Get out.
King, have it your way. That's what he said when he gave up the nomination.
Again, not wordy enough, Tom. See if you could cram a few more words in there. The whole point is you're supposed to make it a slogan, not have it your way, plus a ham-handed joke about the presidential campaign.
But we're going to call him Willie, the Laughing Willie. Laughing Willie here? Listen to the launch into laughter, though. Oh. This is I'm talking about the launch, Electra. It doesn't need to be like fantastic. Listen to like his.
That's interesting. I like that. Let me hear it again.
Yeah. That's what he said when he gave up the nomination. Fine.
Yes. Electra. It's like we're forcing it out of you.
Yes.
Like our comedy is punching you in the gut.
I don't ever feel like that with you guys.
It's like each of us are squeezing a tit as hard as we can.
And laughter is just coming out of you. It's involuntary.
Okay.
That happens, right? Science, right?
That's not usually my reaction when someone grabs my tit. No.
It's understandable.
I'm listening to the Aaron Imholt school of cuckoldry, so I might have gotten that wrong.
You have it your way. Number 2, Trump for Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on grabbing. I mean Dunkin'. I meant Dunkin', not grabbing. Did I say
Hold
that?
on. It was a bad joke. Like it's referencing something that's 8 years old now. Grab him by the pussy.
Yeah, these are all old.
But then, like, to tag it with, I mean Dunkin'. Like, remember, just so you guys know what I'm doing, the slogan is America runs on Dunkin'. And I said grabbing. Isn't that funny? Like he's just hammering you over the head with like, do you get it now? Do you get the joke?
If you have to explain it, it didn't go over very well.
This is an unconfident man, and he had the gall to go at David Collins like this.
Well, this is when comedians get unconfident, they get unfunny. We've seen Tom Myers act this way in interviews. We've seen, all these guys, once they actually have to perform comedy, get real defensive. They're like, wait, I got to do this right now. I don't have time to write this genius that we're hearing.
Right.
Uh-oh.
I will say, I'll feel very silly when David Collins reveals that he's good friends with Tom Garland, and I have overreacted.
No, we'll be like, thanks for the 45 minutes of content, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
Grab it. And number 1, Kamala for Chili's to go. I don't want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Don't want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's. Women's reproductive rights.
Oh.
My grandma would turn that off and like, is there anything? You got country.
Why? Your grandmother wouldn't remember 30 years ago when that commercial was on the air?
She's like, it's too popular. I like things a little edgier. Grandma, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I like Tom Garland going for all the hip references, like Chili's baby back ribs.
I don't. When was the last time you heard that, Electra? I bet you would be good at singing it. Can you do it, Electra? Can you do baby back ribs for us one time? She could if she was.
She's refusing.
She's muted. She's doing.
Give me another song.
Do they have another song? All right.
Just laugh uncontrollably, Electra. That's your role.
Yes.
There you go.
Right, but but the laugh doesn't need to be like it's how you launch into it. So it's like
it's like you have no control. like it hit you in the gut. Like you had no choice over laughing.
Involuntary reaction. You know, not like you even thought about it.
Oh my God, it's naughty that I'm laughing like this. Like I don't want to be laughing.
Like you turn around the corner and you just see like someone getting pulled apart by horses. The sound you would make. You know, you just
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
From the
Oh god damn! Ear assault right at the end there.
Ugh, that was loud.
That's more. Yeah, that's more Z Morning Zoo.
Let's get him
stuff,
off
but
this stage.
Oh,
Out of here.
I did it.
Off this
I did
TV.
it. Yes. So that was our guy, David, dealing with a very weird. I want to look at his face just one more time because I think we need to all just study his face one more time. It's an
David
interesting
Collins
face.
has a nice face.
Certainly
He
does.
looks like
does.
Top Gun right
Yeah,
there.
this guy.
This
Tom
guy,
Garland,
however,
everyone.
has the face of a pug.
So we have. Oh goddamn. Now Rob Saul's after him.
I like that.
This is.
I like that Electra thinks Tom Cruise's character's name is Top Gun. He looks like Top Gun.
No, it was Maverick.
Good flight, Top Gun.
I just
knew
said
I'd
Top
always-
Gun. You know what I mean.
I knew I'd always be first when my dad named me Top Gun. When I came in second in class.
I have no
when I got-
choice but to join the Air Force.
This is a guy in class. Why did my dad name me third all the time? Fuck him. Yeah, so Tom Garland is our enemy, people. Boo. Shame. Shame. And Mike came on here to shame him. Thank you, Blind Mike, so much for coming on. We know you got to poop and or have a milkshake. What are you going to do? What are you going to do
No,
first?
he wants to stay and hang out.
I can stay for a while.
Oh, okay, we do. Hey, would you like to talk about DJ Electrify's clip real quick? Or would you like to watch some terrible stand-up? I think we've watched enough terrible stand-up for the day.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
guys,
think so. We need
Whatever
to.
you, whatever you guys want.
I want Blind Mike's take on this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Blind Mike, I'll play this first, and then we'll actually play the clip because DJ E, she went viral, Blind Mike. I don't know if you heard.
did. Yes.
went viral
Oh God.
Listen closely.
like a herpes
Oh.
in a hurricane.
In a hurricane. She went viral like a Herbie in a hurricane. 178,000
Went
views.
viral
She did
like
go
a
viral.
virus eating your brain.
That's right. Eating your brain, the Herbie.
Was it really 178,000?
It's over that now. It's like 195.
Get out of here.
And that
Really?
was, yeah, and that was for
Nice job,
a video.
Thanks.
Yes, congratulations. For a video clip. So not a short. So those watch hours counted, those subscribers counted. She is people. Bitch be monetized. Yeah, bitch be monetized. That's a click button yet,
Nicely done.
but yes, that's just another corner I can go stand on, Blind Mike. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I mean, I actually watch her shorts because like I don't really give a shit about music news, but like in that format, I'm interested in it because I can just scroll through quick.
And it's quick.
think-
Yeah, it's so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's developed a sort of Nightcrawler thing or whatever that movie is, where she's a good reporter. She's good at digging these stories out, finding them first, making a video on them first, and getting out there first with them. That is a real skill. So again, post some of those on our channel. But
I'm working on it. It might never happen again. I hope it does, but it might not. So
I think it will. I think
Let's
it
not
will.
jinx it.
And no. And so yeah, then she also did a short that's like over 170,000 now too. So really just fucking killing it. That shit's awesome. It'd be like $500-600, you know, if she was monetized, which she will be when she presses the button. Congratulations.
are you gonna play it?
Well, yes. So here is the actual video. Is this this is the 1 minute clip, I believe.
No, this is not. This is a different one. This
You
is
don't wanna play-
Dave Portnoy. So if you guys don't know what my clip is on, I did a short and a video on Dave Portnoy, who did a diss song. It's about one of his podcast co-hosts.
Briana Chickenfry.
Yes, Briana Chickenfry, and she was dating Zach
Bryan.
Brown.
Zach Bryan.
Brian, I don't even know this guy.
They're all the same. They're all the same.
I know. And so, anyways, and he was a dick, and so they wrote this diss song against him, and it's an epic song. Actually, I really like it.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
I haven't
This
listened to the whole
clip.
thing.
Oh, you didn't? Did you
No.
listen to part of it?
No, so yes, I listened to the beginning, and then I heard Portnoy talking about this and saying that they trimmed out the end because they thought that was a problem, that they used one of Zach Bryan's lines or something, and even that version got taken down. So I don't know how you got away with posting this. Maybe because it
don't
was
know.
not monetized
Well, here's the
Tits.
scoop, you guys. So,
or that.
the guy that sings with him on the song is named Josh Richards,
Yes,
and it's also another co-host on their BFF show.
Yeah.
And the copyright on my short, which did get a copyright, is for Josh Richards.
Oh, so I can add some context. Portnoy
Yes.
explained this on the Unnamed show the other day.
I heard that too.
Oh, okay.
That Josh signed a contract with Warner Media Group a few
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah.
But mine
so what
didn't
is?
get any kind of copyright claim at all.
Oh, interesting.
So
But
what
yeah.
is this video, Electra?
Oh, this is just a behind the scenes of Dave Portnoy rapping.
Okay.
No.
I don't even know what out of pocket means, but
Out
I
of
guarantee
pocket
you I'm
means
out of
like,
pocket.
yeah, it just means like the flow, you know, the flow.
I have zero chance of being
Yeah.
pocket.
No beard. Portnoy has no aura. He's got to have the beard. I'm just saying.
My elementary school fucking graduation, they told me I couldn't sing. They're like lip sync. It's fucking rap.
You are wise, you'll listen to me.
Fuck Kevin Clancy, couldn't leave it alone. Now I gotta remind
Oh, this
you
is from.
sometimes-
I was an intern when he did this. I
Oh,
was
really?
there.
It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
another one of his diss tracks, I guess.
Yeah, it was against KFC, Kevin Clancy, from like probably 9 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not his first trip to the dissing rap game.
Right.
It's on the Iron Throne. Is that gold? I'm the freaking boss, crushing summers on the beach.
So this was your boss at one point.
Yeah. Right while he was doing this, he was my boss.
That's funny.
Just doing some numbers up here. What's that noise up there? Oh, boss is just laying some tracks down on a dope beat.
So
Creating
how
a
was
media
it
empire.
working for him? Because, he's really standing up for this girl, Briana Chickenfry, or what is that her name?
Yeah. I there's a speculation that for a male employee, he would not be doing that.
I agree, 100%.
I've never seen him do this for any employee that I can think of.
Well, she's gorgeous.
Hold on.
Yeah, and they do a podcast together.
Mhm.
I don't know about this world a lot, but didn't that Mincy guy get in trouble and didn't Portnoy take him back? So he
Oh,
does?
yeah. I don't mean to say he would defend his employee. I'm saying like make a rap for them.
Right.
There's no rap for Mincy.
But yeah, no, like he's. I mean, like honestly, like I haven't always gotten along with him, but like never did anything like bad to me, really. Like overall, he's a good boss. He lets you do whatever the fuck you want. And yeah, the Mincy thing, he essentially bought Barstool back just so he could hire back Mincy. Like not literally, but like that is something that triggered it. Where it seemed like he was like, oh, I don't know if this is the company I thought I was working for when they fired Mincy, because that was such a crazy thing. But yeah, like I don't think if fucking Schmitty got in trouble, I don't think he'd be laying down hot bars like this. But
no bars for anyone but titties. Hey, listen, he ain't wrong.
no, it's the way to go. It's what's
why we're
gotten
all
him
here.
his success.
It's why we're here as a species, and there's billions of us on the planet.
Yeah.
So yes. But
I also heard he
Electra-
had a sex tape come out.
He
Was
did
that recent? Yeah.
a couple of years
Mincy?
ago.
What?
Oh, it
years
was a
ago.
couple of years ago.
Mincy sex tape would have been great.
That'd be amazing. That'd be like a Krager sex tape. And by the way, can we get a Krager sex tape?
It's not. I don't think it's legal to watch on the regular web.
Ooh.
I don't think you can have that
Shocking.
many freckles in frame at one point. Legally. I imagine him to be quite befreckled. DJ Electrify, how freckled do you imagine his chest and buttocks area?
I imagine it's just one big freckle. Like they all connect and turn into
Lord.
like almost like a scab or something.
Do you think we
Jesus
could get his
Christ.
ex-wife on to discuss this?
No. I wouldn't do
No? I don't think that's a
There's
good
enough
idea.
time
Mama.
gone by.
No.
We would never do that, Craig.
We'll wait till he knows. We know he has the kids, and we will strike.
Good Lord.
Just kidding. We love you, Craig. But Blind Mike, you've been more than gracious. Go take your poop and go drink your milkshake.
Thank you, guys.
Everyone, go to blindmike.net. Go watch the show from today. It was awesome. I laughed belly hard many times.
Thank you, buddy.
I got a Andy Dick video I got to send you too. It's only like 5 minutes, but at the end of it, he's passed out on the floor trying to talk to the interviewer, just like drooling and talk. It's hilarious.
Oh God, poor guy. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wait, I did have one more question about this.
Yeah.
So Briana, she was offered $12 million apparently from this Zach Bryan guy to sign an NDA.
Cash
and
money.
she didn't take the money.
Yeah.
What?
$12 million.
I heard that as well.
What do you think about that?
I think it's ultimately probably smart because she can do this type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if she'll literally make 12 million off of it, but I think it's definitely good for her career to be responding to him and talking about it. Whereas she would have gotten that 12 million, but I think it might have turned a lot of her fans off where they're like, why is she's not talking about this all of a sudden? That's weird.
Right.
So
And I had
probably
never heard of her before, and now I have, so I think a lot of people have heard of her now where they didn't know who she was before.
And she has, $12 million is a lot to anybody, but like she has money to the point where she is able to, she's in a position where she can turn that down and knows things will be fine still,
Right. Because I wouldn't have taken the money. I mean, I don't want to have my mouth controlled by someone for years after our relationship ended horribly. I wouldn't have taken it either. Casey said he would have.
I'm taking that sweet money. Do you know? How
I
much
absolutely
Bitcoin-
would have. But Briana Chickenfry is making a lot more money than I am. So
I'm like morals. Do you know how much Bitcoin, bitch? Oh my God! You could buy houses, and I did hear her say, "I don't want to be sitting there at the backyard looking at Luke's money bought me." I'm like, bitch, sell it, sell it, and go buy a fucking, anti-Luke house, something that makes you think of not Luke.
No,
it's just the principle of it. It would feel like being like a prostitute.
Principle. What are we
no,
talking about
it
here?
would feel horrible. Like I once dated a guy. He cheated on me. Then after I broke up with him and left, he said, if you sleep with me again, I'll give you all the money that I owe you back. Because he owed me like $3 grand.
That's $3,000. 12 million.
This guy's a real peach.
Yeah.
Sliding
And
scale.
I was like, no.
Who's this guy? You want us to take care of him? We show up at his
Yeah, I
house?
do actually. Please do.
Guys, she just gave you her price. I think that's what she just did.
No, but seriously, I didn't. I said, fuck you. It's like trying to be offered money just to erase something out of your life is
generational wealth is,
okay.
But generational wealth isn't money. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just, it's not money. Money is.
I respect it. I myself don't have those morals, but I do respect it.
Okay, one more question on this. How many women break up with men and do sign NDAs and they just go off and do their own thing? Like, it's almost like announcing your departure. Like, no one really cares that you broke up. You got to do a book about it. And that's the only thing that you're buying with it, is that you be quiet on that one issue. You can go live the rest of your life, go meet a new man, have a new.
I bet that happens all the time. I bet almost any celebrity relationship ends like that.
So it's almost weirder to do this and come out. I bet there's people in that other camp going, she's just doing this she's a streamer. She's just doing this for publicity. And she is. But when you get...
Well, but if everything she says is true, who cares if she's doing it for publicity?
Well, yeah.
Like, she's being truthful. It's not if she's lying, that's one thing. But like if she's really exposing this guy for being an asshole and benefits from it, I say good for her.
Also, if I were her, I would have looked for a crime. If there would have been any crime in it, I would have taken the $12 million, signed the NDA, and then went, oh, by the way, NDAs aren't enforceable if there's a crime attached. Hey-oh, thanks for the $12 million.
That's
so you get everything. And that's how women win. Thank you.
I just think I wouldn't be able to sleep at night under a roof that was bought with that money. It's just, ew. I just would want to move on.
I'm with you. I'm with you, girlfriend.
All right,
Electra.
Thank
Okay,
you.
what about this? What if you could take that money and donate it to poor and needy kids who you would save, or people with cancer, or dying dogs and cats?
Terrible investment.
I'm just saying. Like,
everyone
life isn't
dies.
about you.
You're gonna get, even if you lengthen their lives, they're gonna die eventually.
A mean country star was mean to me. Then he gave me $12 million, and now I get to save cats forever. I think that's an okay trade-off. Is all I'm saying. I might be wrong.
All right. Well,
all right, Blind Mike. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure, guys. See you guys.
Thank you so much for coming on, Blind Mike. It's good seeing you.
Hey, give him super chats, everyone. Bye-bye.
Aw, thank you. We do have some super chats, by the way.
Give us super chats, Blind Mike. I mean, everyone. All right, what? I think he came on the show, so he doesn't have to do that. That was payment enough. Everyone, thank you for the great Blind Mike Geary. I hope I didn't dox him with the last name there. And
it's
yes,
out there. It's been out there.
She is monetized. It was just funny because I'm like, hey, spend 30 hours making this Daisy video. That might help get you monetized. She spends the whole day on it. It's great. It's a great 10-hour video. Go watch it on her channel. I think it's probably the best video on her channel because it's us for 10 hours.
Yeah. It's really good.
And she's like, how many watch hours did they? Like 1, 2. And this other one monetized her immediately. So, and she spent, half an hour on it, probably more than that. But
No, I think I got 300 watch hours from the Daisy video.
Yay! Congratulations. So,
And I was sitting at 300 looking at 3,000 thinking, how am I going to get to 3,000?
Yep.
You
And
know.
then just boom like that.
And then
Boom like
just
that.
overnight. It was like literally the next day after we talked about it too.
Yeah. And
Crazy.
You absolutely fucking deserve it. I think we got like a gifted membership and some.
Yeah.
Hold on. before we get
Hulkamania.
that. People, let's talk to chat. Let's get some viewer feedback today
Awesome.
about Blind Mike, and what'd you guys think of that? Did you guys like Blind Mike?
Oh God!
Well, we
I
got
love
one
that
gifted membership from Hulkamania. Thank you so much.
These
I hope he's
gifted
still here.
member
Sorry,
subs
that
are
was a
making
ways
me
back.
hard.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry, we have been a little talky with Blind Mike, but you gotta
Yeah, we get
nail him
too
down.
talky. And guess who got the membership?
It was
Craig. Craigers.
I did a little extra in your face. Don't tell us we suck. Quit it. All right.
And we have a super chat from Captain Hook, $2.
Oh.
I voted where it counts. DJ Electra for Fave Hole.
Yes.
Thank
you.
you.
Know what?
Did I
It
win?
is our-
Was
you know
this
what?
a contest somewhere?
It is our favorite hole, and for that, you got a super chat song.
Thank you for the super chat.
That's right. Now we can get the peanut implant. Thank you. $2 was all we were missing.
Thank you, Captain Hook. Appreciate it.
Yes, Captain Hook, peanut implant. It all works together, folks. But let's we can take some free chats too. Is there anything in free chat? This is the part of the show where you give us feedback on what you just saw. I'm trying this. Leave me alone.
Delta
Electra?
Zero, thank you. He said he's happy for me. Yay.
We're all happy for
I
Electra.
don't really care about being monetized anyways. It's like one of those things, like it's a goal, just get it done for doing it. I'm happy here. I don't need my own channel. I don't need to go over there and do stuff over there, but this guy right here tells me to, so I listened.
That's right. Because when everyone over here at Hackride Studios, everyone eats. Yum 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 yum. I mean, just look at Kragers. All right. Any other feedback, Electra? I'm sure we
Jerry
have a lot of
Lahane,
feedback.
hi Jerry, says B. Howard Stern, ditch Eric for cats. What's that about?
Howard Stern, ditch Eric for cat. Well, Howard, he got rid of his whack pack and that part of his broadcast. The satirical, whimsical part of his broadcast, and I wouldn't blame cats. I would blame new management and a new direction, wanting to have big stars on the show and wanting to make a move in the zeitgeist of pop culture. For why, I don't know. That's the question you have to ask: is why would you, if you made a zeitgeist, a change in so much in 30 years, why would you want to change it again? Maybe it's the only thing that you're interested in is change, and you're not really interested in legacy. You just want to be interested in the moment. That would be my guess.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
All
right. Well, that I think is it for viewer feedback because she's not bringing up any more. So you can give yourself a hand, people. We'll be back to viewer feedback after we do a couple. People, we're not doing it right now, but I got to tell you, DJ Electrify did a new Piss Break song. That's right.
I did.
That's right.
Well, it's the same song, but I did remaster it. So
Wait,
that's
it's not
good.
a new song?
It's the same song. New video.
Is it a new video? People, new video. New P Break
It's an
video.
upgrade.
It's an you heard it from. It's an upgrade. All right. Now's the part of the show where it's a little sadder. Some things happened. Some people are no longer with us. So we have a few in memoriams tonight. And here's our first one. Our first.
I thought we were gonna play the P Break song.
No, I was just telling people about it. Do you need to pee?
No.
We're gonna watch this guy. He
But-
died. Then we'll pee.
Oh, sad. Okay.
All right. Everyone, Tony Todd.
Okay.
That's right, folks. Tony Todd passed away. I'd like to say yesterday. I mean, I wouldn't like it. I would like if Tony Todd were still here. See, that joke was better than the one the guy Tom Garland did. Huh? I just thought of that one. But, yes, Tony Todd, who I knew as Candyman, but I also knew him from, if you're a big Star Trek fan, but he also did the voice in Venom. And so,
okay.
Yeah, so he will be missed, Tony Todd, a great sci-fi actor. And I love sci-fi. And so, yes, he was both a Klingon. He was everything on Star Trek. He was a Klingon. He was a human. He was a barkeep. He was a Hirogen. I really liked him as the Hirogen when they're hunting species 8472, 247.
Oh, he played all those parts?
Yeah, those were all different parts he played in sci-fi stuff for Star Trek. He did stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, in the bottom right, he played a Klingon in the newer Star Trek, but he also, in the top left, played a Klingon in the older Star Trek. Nerd! But anyway, Tony
I liked
Todd.
the old Klingons. They were cool looking.
They were cool looking. I only have one thing to say to Tony Todd, though, and I hope I find it in time. Tony Todd, live long and prosper.
I thought you were going to
Thank you.
start speaking Klingon. I'm sure you know how. Come on. I knew it. I knew it. Nerd. Nerd.
I just asked how much the butter was in this part of France.
I knew it.
Yeah, so Tony Todd.
Du hast.
We will see you in Stovacor because yours was a warrior's death. Thank you.
Rest in
See,
peace.
Electra, don't you learn things here? Isn't it fun to learn how to?
And we just got gifted 20 Hackride memberships from Blind Mike.
God
Thank
damn
you
you,
so
Blind Mike.
much. You come on the show and you gift us memberships?
And he's mixing a milkshake and he's
You're
pooping.
crazy.
My God, people.
And
This
we
man
love it.
is,
Thank you.
We could do a speed run through the gifted memberships if you want. I am ready.
Yeah,
or we can just
let's
move
do
on.
it.
I mean, okay, here we go, people.
All right, here we go. We got Delta Zero.
These gifted member
and
subs are making
Kahuna
me
Nui.
hard.
Hey, Kahuna.
Droopy Nuts.
Droopy Nuts.
These
Tyler
gifted member
Durden.
subs are making me hard.
They make him hard and then cut.
Greg Buddy. Chef Live. Sugar Legend does podcast. Check out her channel.
All over them titties.
Box Eating Dad.
Respectfully.
Johnny Bukaki. Harley Dad. Peg Leg. Booler. The Bumper Car.
No, the bumper car.
Sack.
You
I like
cried.
Sack. EFS. Ed Rooney.
God damn.
Tickets.
God damn.
Super Sky.
Jesus Christ.
Johnny Longfeather and
Did
JBT.
Did 20 get longer? God damn. All right, well,
Seems
thank
really
you
long,
so
huh?
It seems.
That's what she
But
said.
guys, thank you so much. Blind Mike gifted you memberships. You can get yourself a membership or gift a membership. We are starting our membership shows. I'm off the pot. Gotten off the pot. Gongoozlers has been working on. People, Puzzle Box is coming back. We have, and you know, we have been mentioning this a while, but I have had other things going on looking for a tie that looked this good, huh? Look at this shirt tie combo. It took a while. So, but now I'm
trying
back.
okay, what's going on with that outfit, actually? I really
Don't
like your
ask me.
glasses. No, we
Don't
need to
ask
talk
me.
about this. This is important.
You know how hard I try. You suits are very hard in this program. and
But
so
you're wearing like a polo shirt, like a golf shirt and a tie, right? Is that what you're doing?
I kind of went for a Fred thing from Scooby Doo. Not not the pillow biting part, but just I wanted a tie.
It's a
And
look.
Listen. It will get more hetero. I promise. I just I wanted to try something. I tried to do a duck tie and it didn't look good, and so I found a tie online and it worked. And people, it's very hard to make this program doesn't just put a tie on you. All right. So anyway.
Yeah, that's true. They don't.
No,
Well done for
no.
getting that done.
Yes, and they do. This program does when you uncross your legs, show your gash, which we saw last week when Electrify uncrossed her legs and we saw her gash.
I
And
did.
it's on
That's
my
why we
Twitter.
have a desk here now because I was flashing everybody last week. So sorry about that, everyone.
You call it desk. I call it gash protector.
Gash protector, exactly.
It's like a salad bar for her gash.
And we just got gifted another Hackride membership from Hulkamania.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
so much.
This one went to Retro Gamer.
We will have some fun. If you like cartoons, all the bizarre stuff that we do will be behind the wall. So it will be your secret thing. That way, you guys who like Hackride and all, Boney and Jan and DJ Electra Fry, the Fry Lady, all that, you got a place for it. You just pay you pay a few dollars, and no one will tell you the dirty things you watch when you're alone. All right.
What? That was creepy.
Yeah, no, but also, that's more of a viewer feedback, Rooster. I gotta say. So, we gotta do the viewer feedback. All right, are we ready for some more stuff?
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, this one's interesting, DJ Electrify, because this is yours. You're gonna have to explain this one to us. Go ahead.
Oh, blame it on your cat. Everyone, do you blame things on your pets? Like when you fart, do you blame it on your dog or
mainly farts? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I thought so. Well, this man that I'm going to talk about now, he blamed it on his cat. His name is Trent Russell. And he was a former healthcare worker who illegally accessed the health records of Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg before she died. And he was just sentenced to 2 years in prison for that crime. Yeah, they always talk to us about us at the hospital, every year that we would have to take these classes. And it's like, you cannot access people's medical records that you're not directly taking care of. And he wasn't taking care of her. He just wanted to look at her medical records. And then he was also charged with publishing that information on the internet in 2019. And he posted it on 4chan or something.
When you put up this picture of this kitty, Electra, you could have given me a million years and I would not have guessed.
I know.
That the story would have ended at Ruth Bader Ginsburg's medical records. That's fucking amazing. So he blamed the cat. The cat went in and got Ruth Bader Ginsburg. RBG are kind of
he said was
kind of clumped together.
He wouldn't admit that he accessed the records. He suggested that the cat must have walked on his computer keyboard, and that's how the records were accessed. Yes.
This is the sugar defense, the modern sugar defense. I killed a gay councilman. I got too much sugar. That is this defense right here. Oh my God.
Well, Rooster, she was still alive and she was still on the Supreme Court. She served on the Supreme Court until the day she died, and she was very ill. She was in and out of the hospital a lot, even though she worked out every day for a long time, but she was sick. And so they were trying to get her off the Supreme Court.
You call her Ruth, right? Ruth Ginzer?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
You didn't call her Rooster. I heard that wrong, right?
No, I was saying, I'm talking about Rooster's question right here.
Oh.
Why would anyone get her medical records is what he asked.
Because Ruth, I got to say, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Rooster would have been a great nickname.
That would have been a good nickname for her.
Yeah,
Aw.
Yeah, because they kind of roosters have like a different color head. It looks like they're kind of wearing a robe, and RGB is kind of hard to remember. So, it's the whatever they call the verdict's in. It's the dissidents or whatever, and the rooster wrote it. She's really against prisoner beating. All right, I'm sorry. Go on.
That's okay. No worries. But the judge was like, yeah, it doesn't matter if your cat accessed it or not. It came from your computer. I don't think it was your cat. And you're going to prison for 2 years.
That's crazy. But a new fun game has been born out of this, folks. We need nicknames for our Supreme Court members. Oh, yes. What do they look like? What do they act like? What do they smell like? Put it in the chat. What would you call if we had to nickname them? And stay away from racist stuff, please. We have a couple minority.
That would make Supreme Court more exciting. Interesting.
It would. Yeah, I think nicknames for I would go along with whatever they say, Mr. Brown Pants, because he poops himself. Mr. Brown Pants, I agree with that. He is the law of the land, Mr. Brown Pants. New membership.
Let's go. What's up, Box Eating Dad?
What's up, Box Eating Dad? That is a from the beginning. He was one that didn't hate us immediately. One of the very few. Also, I think he wants to fuck Electra, and who doesn't? Oh my God. Like, if you saw
Oh,
those tits
please.
in
We're
real
just
life-
friends.
This is the Sunday morning chill show. We can say that. Tits are
I just
big.
winked. Isn't that cat cute? Such a cute pussy.
It is, but it's now doing 50 years in Leavenworth for stealing Rooster's medical record. So I don't know if a great story, DJ Electrify. That one's amazing. But something even worse, Electrify. I'm afraid. Get your calendars out, people. From NASA, people. The latest here is NASA continues to monitor an asteroid that could collide with Earth on Valentine's Day in 2046. Has a 1 in 167 chance. Not unlike Krager's going out on a Friday night.
Ooh, burn.
1067. There's going to be one of those 607 Boston pigs that'll suck on it, Krager's. It's a Sunday magazine show, guys. We can have fun. But I'm just, everyone, time to buy those flowers for your date. You got 26 years or whatever.
So
22
in
years.
2046, it could collide with Earth.
Let's hope it does in the morning of Valentine's Day, you know? So she's not thoroughly disappointed with the day that you gave her. You
Right.
can save us one. Just do us that favor. Asteroid B6 3X1429, otherwise known as the Rooster. Hey, I'm just kidding. But
This sounds like your kind of romance, you know, just an asteroid crashing into Earth and killing everyone in a big fireball. Sounds like
Well,
your kind of romance.
2046, not a lot of me is going to be working by then. So I think I'm okay with being pancaked into the crust of the Earth at 3,000 degrees. I'm okay with that. Thank you. But you know, the children are our future. Kindling. Get it?
Oh, jeez. Kindling. Like kindling?
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're saying, but anyway, speaking of OnlyFans, you like what I did there? We didn't really.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of OnlyFans, you have a story about OnlyFans you'd like to do.
Well, it's about an OnlyFan chick. Is that what you call him? I'm not going to call her a model. She's not a model. But she is on OnlyFans. Her name is Bonnie Blue.
A workable wet hole is what I've been told by the back production room is what they're technically called.
Yes. So she's pretty controversial. She's from England, and she's known for sleeping with 18-year-olds to help them lose their virginity. And then she films it and puts it on her OnlyFans page and gets paid
You didn't
for
tell me
it.
she was cool. You didn't tell me she had aura.
Well, so I don't know. I guess she said the most she's banged in one day was 22. So it's nothing like that chick that banged 100 like you had on the show last week or a couple weeks ago.
How many did she bang, DJ Electra?
Oh, I think only 22.
Yeah, that's the name of our show.
Oh, she could be our mascot.
Yeah.
Bonnie Blue
All right.
is our new mascot. Cool.
All right. Well, DJ Electrify, you
Porn
are in
stars.
charge. You're in charge of the play and stop. So we're going on the Bonnie Blue ride, which I'm sure many have been on. You don't really
All
even
right.
need to be that tall. Midgets on.
She's 25. She looks a lot older though, huh?
Well, that's going to happen.
Okay, yeah, with that much sex, I don't know, maybe. I thought it was good for you. I mean, I think it's like the fountain of youth. But anyways, she was planning to visit Australia's Gold Coast for a sex marathon, she calls it, where she just gets these guys in a line and bangs it out, you know, one after the other, after the other, after the other, and film it and put it back up on her OnlyFans channel.
You think elevators are awkward sitting in that room with a bunch of guys? Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just like it's all the smallest small talk you can imagine. Like, oh, where'd you get those sneakers? Oh, yeah, I got them over at Nike. Oh, yeah. The Penn State looks good this year. Oh, yeah. No one wants to talk about we're going to see each other's wieners in this room in 5 seconds.
But some people are calling her a predator, saying that these guys are too young. Maybe they're underage. She doesn't know for sure. And so they got a petition together. 20,000 people signed this petition to prevent her from going to Australia. So let's see what happens.
Bonnie Blue's plans to travel to Australia for a sex marathon with barely legal teenage school leavers is in tatters after authorities sensationally cancelled her visa. Daily Mail Australia can reveal Blue's 12-month visitor visa was cancelled by the Department of Home Affairs on Thursday because she had voiced plans to undertake paid work, which is illegal under the conditions of her visitor visa. The 25-year-old British woman had boasted about her plan to fly to the Gold Coast for Schoolies Week to offer free sex to 18-year-old boys, provided they let her film it and upload.
I really like how she makes her own signs to hold on the street. Bonk me for free. Let me film it.
People, they call them schoolies. Schoolies. Who says
Yeah, they
that?
call it Schoolies Week. I think it's like spring break or something, but it's after their graduation. They call it Schoolies, I guess, in Australia.
Weirdos. Bunch of criminals.
Yeah, I don't know. But,
where's that album Carnival, you bastards?
Load the content to her OnlyFans account. But her plans have been bunked after more than 20,000 people signed a Change.org petition calling for her visa to be revoked on character grounds. The decision follows criticism from Daily Mail Australia's political editor, Peter Van Onselen, who accused Immigration Minister Tony Burke of avoiding the issue. Mr. Burke had recently stated he would consider refusing and cancelling visas for those inciting discord in Australia. It is hard not to...
Oh, she's on Discord?
Inciting discord. They use funny words over there. And they're all
inciting discord.
Yes.
Oh.
No, we don't want to incite discord.
Mm-hmm.
Agree that if Bonnie Blue were a male sex worker targeting female barely legal 18-year-olds, Burke would certainly use his powers, Van Onselen wrote. Before her Australian visa was torn up, Blue planned to join forces with fellow content creator Annie Knight, dubbed Australia's most sexually active woman.
So, Bonnie, you've been...
You just paused it when I paused it?
I
thought I was in charge here.
I'm not touching it. I don't even touching the mouse right now. My hands are somewhere else.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I get it. Mm-hmm. Hand check. Oh, you're a cartoon character. You can't even do a hand check, huh?
No, but new
Nice
technology's
excuse.
coming. New
Real
technology's
nice.
coming. We'll have hand checks soon.
Red Rooster says, barely legal means legal
check.
still. And you are right. Oh, yeah.
Not really
hand check.
Not really hand
That's
check.
true, Rooster. It does still mean legal. I don't know. Do you think it would matter if it was a man? Do you think they'd be in deeper shit than she is?
Yes.
If it was a man
course.
trying to bang 22 18-year-old women on a day?
We call that man Leonardo DiCaprio. And yes, that happens every day in Hollywood.
I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So here she is. I just found a couple other clips of her, and it's just, I thought they were interesting, so we'll watch them.
everywhere in the media lately for
Yes.
bonking men for free.
Mhm.
What's the maximum amount of people you've bonked in one day?
22. That was at spring break.
Wow.
That was a
Hey,
sore
22,
night.
that's our
So
show.
that's
Yeah,
exhausting.
So,
Yeah, we should
Electra.
change it to bonk 22.
Electra, I think an important question needs to be asked right here, and this is an even viewer feedback. How many could you handle in one day? 22 seems to be the number here, but what is your... Now, this isn't like you would do it. I'm asking as a total thought experiment. You're comfortable in a room. How many men could you accept in what is... I guess what I'm asking here is, what is the durability of the female vagina? Please.
Well, it is very durable. It's definitely stronger than balls.
Oh, yes.
You know, babies come out of there. So
Okay.
I'm thinking I could handle one a day. I'm a one guy girl.
But I guess here's the question.
I don't bang
If-
more than one guy on. Well,
I
take
see,
that
that's
back.
not what. Okay, put a pin in that. But what I'm saying is, take the I do this, I don't that. I'm talking physically. The womb that you have that bore a child, possibly. I'm not doxing, but I'm just saying. Because if one guy like did 1,000 pumps, right? Or 10 guys did 100 pumps, or 100 guys did 10 pumps. Isn't it the same amount of pumps? I'm asking the visceral strength and the viscous strength of the vagina. Please, thank you. Go ahead.
well, as long as you stay hydrated, I think that you can, handle a lot. Just hydrate and lube.
So 22 is not, like, you know, just technically speaking, not that it's a moral or decision that you would make, but just physics and science, your vagina could handle 22 a day is what you're saying.
Yeah, and like Rooster says, I think that is kind of a
Congratulations.
low number.
I got her there.
I think it's
I got
kind of a
her
low number.
She can take 22 dicks a day, people. That's
Luigi,
amazing.
what's up, Luigi Greenberg? Go to his channel, Papa_Electrico. He says, when did this happen and where was I? This just happened. She just got her visa canceled. It just came out in the news like 2 days ago.
You were making a YouTube show about dolls.
Yes, you were.
I'm just kidding. I love it. If you want to see him debunk a doll and debunk other scary stuff, ghosts and Amityville houses and a wife that loves him, go watch these things being debunked live on air. It's at Papa_Electrico or Luigi Greenberg. You know him, you love him. He's a dabble story historian, but he's also he's now a debunking historian because he doesn't believe in anything. No,
And he's going to be on Unboxing Eric with us tonight.
There's no innocence left in his soul, and the only one that's left will be on Unboxing Eric at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Beautiful segue, DJ Electrify.
And by debunk, he means fondle.
Yes.
You fondle dolls?
Well, no, debunking to me means getting the
Gross.
poison out. Getting the poison out. You debunked me. I was full of bunk, and then you debunked me.
Ooh, bunk. Why don't we use that word more? We don't use the word bunk, but debunk is a word.
Well,
Why?
I think.
Can
it's
anybody
still
tell me?
I still think it's a sexy way to ask a girl to fuck. Hey, would you like to share a bunk? See, that's a nicer way than to say, can
No,
I
it's not.
face F you until you gag? So there's no real nice way to say that, you know? Hallmark
Just say
hasn't
it.
Hallmark hasn't got around to it yet. All right, let's watch more of this. I'm not pressing play, so you have to.
Oh, okay.
Can you talk us
Yeah.
through that? Like, what happened? How was that set up?
Yeah, so I basically shared my hotel room online.
I share my location. If you want to turn up, you can turn up. And if you don't have to. It's completely your choice and your body.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, this is the room I'm staying in. Like, just come and queue up. And I'll see as many of you as possible, like, whilst I'm here. Because when I went to spring break, loads of guys was like, oh, I've messaged you to film with you. And I couldn't get through, like, all of the messages. Like,
Yeah.
And I've said before, like, I've only got so many holes and so much time. Like, I physically could not film with everyone I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So on the last night, I was like, right, I'll just let them queue up. I'll just go one after the other.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I did.
And so how long from start to finish did that all take?
So I think I put the post at about 6 p.m. their time. And like we finished, it must have been like 4 or 5 a.m.
What? That's
yeah.
insane.
And it was so
10
funny.
hour
It's like
dick.
during the video.
See, she's doing this a little bit wrong because she's banging these young guys who last longer. Well, theoretically.
Well, I have many
Maybe.
questions. I don't hear a lot of talk about screening tests and test results, so it just sounds like a cesspool of every STD you can imagine. Let's get them all in one place.
I really hope
'Cause-
she has them wearing condoms. Jesus.
Well, yeah, but even so, the men that show up at this thing are not, are kind of guys that have been prescribed penicillin before. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, not a bad way. I'm reverse engineering this now. You could do this, invite all these guys to fuck, just see all the people in your city and be like, okay, these are the people not to date to get a disease in the city. I mean, it's you're going to run to one of those guys on Tinder or something, ladies. So just get
Are
it
you
out
doing
of the way.
STD math?
It's STD math.
Okay.
That's the
Good.
TG. Okay.
That's our new segment.
That's our
STD
new.
math.
Yes, that's the new shirt, by the way, for today's show. STD math.
And Luigi says, I only have so many holes and so much time. Luigi's mom. Oh, that's his
Yeah.
mom. Oh, dear. Well,
Well, it's a cell
It's
phone,
true.
so we will allow the cell phone. Yeah, what he said about his
You
mom.
hear people knocking on the door. Like you hear like other groups of lads outside.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Was there like a queue outside the hotel
Yeah.
room? Was the hotel like, what the f***'s going on here?
That's what I was going
I
to say.
don't think they clicked on, and because it was spring break, the hotel's honestly disgusting. Like the room didn't get clean once. The food was vile. Like I don't think
Yeah.
me entertaining the guys in my bedroom was their biggest concern.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
probably the cockroaches and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
She's fucking
It was
unconscious.
disgusting.
and so this is her mother
Of course it is.
holding a picture of her daughter. I guess her mom actually hands out flyers to young men for her daughter to bang, and also makes signs and holds signs up for her daughter to find men to bang. So she's really involved. It's a beautiful thing. Mom of the year.
How do you feel
Electra,
hearing
hold on
all
one
these?
second. Yeah. I need to know, not doxing again, but I do know that you exist on this planet with a mother, and I really hope she's out there. We need to send her this part of the clip and just, Mother Electra, mother of DJ Electra, you need to get out there and promote your daughter's hole. You only have so much time left with your daughter on the planet. And I think it would be really a good bonding exercise if you got her some BBC. Thank you.
I don't think my mom would promote holes. I mean, she's a no.
Watching?
No, I don't
The
think so.
very first episode of Puzzle Box, there was this gay dude. He's like, my dad was the first guy that sucked my dick. And I thought that was the craziest thing I ever
Oh
saw.
my God, that's horrible. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
why that
terrible.
joke is so funny to me by that fucking comedy Australian guy, because it's a real life
it
thing.
reminded you of that. Okay.
Not of anything in my real life. My dad was a hero. He wasn't sucking no little kid's dick.
Thank God.
He sucked
And
a
we got a
Russian
super
dick
chat
in World War II.
from At a Theater Near Me for $19.99. Thank
Holy
you.
shit.
He says, thank you for introducing me to the Pixar content, Electra and Hackride. Skeptical Robot is goated.
That is worth the Pink Floyd super chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for. All right. Well, that was
Thank you so much, At a Theater Near Me. You guys, thank you all for your super chats and your gifted memberships and just being here, your support. We're having fun. I hope you are too.
It's just a Sunday magazine show counter programming against football, which I am also doing and watching right now. Go Broncos!
What's the score?
Well, I don't want to give it away, but the good guys are winning. Anytime the Chiefs lose is an amazing day. And to the Broncos and the Oregon Duck Bo Nix, oh, it's even a better day. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We do have a sports coming up, a sports segment on our laid-back Sunday magazine show. But yes, we will be doing this again, I think, if you want. When we're not producing the Blind Mike show, we'll be doing this. When we are producing the Blind Mike show, we'll be doing the Addicted to Chat show, so you can come hang out and chat about the Blind Mike show. And we'll still be doing Tuesday night, where I think DJ Electrify is going to revamp that whole thing and make it in her bosom image. So I might be sitting in an areola this time next week on Tuesday, which will be amazing. Yes, go Ducks. All right, let's watch Mommy Dearest here.
Hi, Beast Mode.
Hey, what's up, Beast Mode?
And David Collins is here. Hi, David.
Hey, David, we are like the Proud Boys. We are sitting back and we are sitting still. And you let us know if you need us, buddy. We will pop this balloon-faced comedy and watch him fizzle out and laugh at him.
Yeah, I'm just ready to push him over. I don't think he'll be able to get back up if I do.
Right.
And I'm pretty strong. I think I could
David,
push him over, like cow tipping, you know?
I think you need to have him on, David, again and confront him about these accusations, because drama is where it's at, people. And, he got a lot of views on his first show, but I think we need to mix it up, David. We need to get you in some fights. You're in there in the morning, you're up before everyone. You could talk shit before anyone. You could lay the law down. So I'm not looking for peaceful David. I'm looking for war David. Thank you.
All right, this guy on the left is like the host of the show, or he's the one interviewing them. So sitting very close, though. It's a weird setup.
Stories that your daughter is saying.
It's just part of her job, it's her, and that's it.
How does it make you feel, though?
I'm proud of her. I don't mind.
So even when you hear, that she slept with 158 guys in, was it a week?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
2
It's
weeks.
just part of her job, and that's it.
No.
So you don't have any
That's
kind
almost
of,
makes it virgins.
emotional response to it?
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
So you see, Bonnie, when you told your parents what you do, how did that conversation go?
I actually didn't tell her. A video got leaked. I would have always told her, but I'd only just started, so I wasn't ready to explain why I've chose to do this job. And you sort of had someone explaining it. My sister explaining to my mum.
Right, and how did you react to that?
I was gutted at first. I really was. It was shock. I was
Finish your
really
words.
shocked because whatever I thought she would have told me herself, but it was just a shock because it's something I never thought she would do.
And what has Bonnie achieved doing it in your eyes?
What has she achieved? Well, she had sex with over 150 men in 2 weeks.
This
Could
is
put
where
that
I
in
need,
like a little plaque on her wall or something.
this is where I need the Curb Your Enthusiasm music. What has she achieved? And then a close up on Mom's face, because she's thinking of all the things she's achieved, raining down on her daughter's face at the same time.
Many cum shots. Many cum shots. Love it. Here we go.
Where are you going next month? Yeah, we're going on a really nice holiday.
Yeah. Oh, so her making all that money, how has it affected you?
We've had nice holidays and nice gifts, but that doesn't bother me. She's happy, so I'm happy because she's happy. That's, there's no... If she wasn't happy, but she's happy, she's safe, making lots of money.
Safe is debatable.
DJ Electra, why don't they finish their words? Why don't they finish their words?
Jerry Lahane says they clip their words from environment. It's damp and they have many head colds.
It's staccato. It's like
Beast Mode, what's up? Says she's achieved throwing a hot dog down a hallway status.
Let's also, by the way, plus 200 on how this interview ends. These three dudes are looking at these fucking like little pygmies, like hyenas.
Yeah, they're like, mom,
wrecked.
daughter, we want them both.
Yes.
We want
Yes,
that
Mom-
combo.
That's what they're asking. They're like, so you didn't think it was weird your daughter got plowed with a bunch of men that look like us that might be in this room now? Oh, what's that smell? Mom, you get a little stanky down there.
What do you think the over and under is that they actually did have a freaking orgy after this?
I told you plus 200.
Awesome.
Which means not a certainty, but a near certainty. It depends if mom and daughter's cycles were synced, I think. You got it. Bonnie Blue, baby. Oh, did you start at the beginning?
No, that's just the end.
Oh, that was the end? Oh, people, give it up for weird staccato people. Weird staccato people. That's what we're going to call them from now on. Those weird fucking staccato people. Not that they're fucking. They like to fuck. They really like to fuck. Isn't that?
Well, she liked it so much she made it her job. But, you got to be careful about things that you like, and then you make them your job, and then they just become a chore, and you don't like them anymore. So I just going to give her that bit of advice. Just be careful.
What are you saying? I think that was a dig at our channel right there.
What?
Things, those things that you do that you used to do and now you don't like to do them anymore because you have like 300,000 views and now you're hanging out with a loser with a red tie. It kind of looks like
no, that was nothing to do with it. Oh my God, stop it already.
That's all right.
Stop.
Look what the views have done to her, people. She's a mad woman now.
Don't make me choke you with that tie.
Well, now that's on the table. I might have to be like Dylan and ask you to follow through. Remember, folks, it's just a Sunday chill show. I will not be asking DJ Electrify to strangle me for sexual pleasure. No, that comes on Tuesdays.
Oh, good.
Right, well, yeah.
Wait till Tuesday for that then, guys.
Wait till Tuesday. All right, DJ Electrify.
Huh?
Mike wanted out of here, Blind Mike. But we do have this segment every week that we do with stand-up comedians. Would you like that, or would you like to see a new invention?
Can we do the pee break? Let's do the pee break, I think.
You want to do the pee break?
Uh-huh.
I think we can do the pee break. It is going to take a second here. So why don't you tell...
I think.
That's it. Why don't you tell people where they can find your stuff, all your stuff? Where's all your stuff at?
At djelectrify.com. And go to hackridethedemon.com for everything demon related.
That's right. And everyone who's anyone has heard the DJ Electrify Pee Break song. We think this new hundreds of thousands of views on our channel. That's nothing compared to when, you remember the summer when this song just swept the nation. Everyone has to pee. And everyone needs a pee break song. And so it's amazing. And people, now we got a remix. We got a remix. And so everyone just come back. Don't leave because we have a few more things. I'm
We'll be
watching
right back.
football. It's not that good right now. It's not that good. So stick around, and we will be we'll be right back in 1 second because I didn't load it up. You have to load it up. See, the thing is, Electra, I'm not really good at this. Here we go.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break.
Loving it.
I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
People, it's amazing. Yay! That was fucking fantastic.
Glad you liked it.
I really liked when you were dancing and then you spread your legs and the pee break thing, and I was like, oh God, is she actually going to start pissing? We might get a TCMA strike or something.
What if I did that? What if I had put like a pee stream coming down? That would have been funny. Maybe I'll add that in.
Yes, no. No. Post-production, we'll see how it goes. That's a 1 minute clip thing. But amazing job again, DJ Electra. That was awesome. We got a new pee break song, and it's fucking amazing. And the old one is amazing, so now we have two. Ironically, we have two for the pee break song. Only one for the poo break song.
We need to just scrap the whole poo break song.
The poo break song is amazing. I love the poo break song. If if everything from my channel got nuked, but the poo break song existed, then it was all worth it, people. It was all worth it. All right, so we're gonna do the comedy thing Tuesday.
Because I know things.
Yeah. She senses when we send blood down there. I don't know. She's a blood psychic. Blood Psychic, STD Math, the two shirts for tonight. I hope everyone goes to our T-Public stores and gets it. She's a blood psychic, y'all. She knows when the penis is full of blood. And then she does her STD math. She doesn't sit around with a bunch of young men who are looking to fucking older women in Australia. That's what we learned today, people. We have a few more things. We've got to get to some Daisy. And then I have another in memoriam, cat of the day, and then we're out of here. But before all that, people, can I do my Oregon Ducks? Is it okay?
Of course.
I want to do my Oregon Ducks. People, that's right. You know me. You know what time it is. It's time for the CATCH22 Sports Update. That's right, folks. And today, your sports updates are always sponsored by Nike, the best shoe ever invented. at the best school ever invented, University of Oregon. That's right. This week we played the Maryland Terrapins. What's a terrapin? Who cares? Didn't even take the time to learn. Heard it was a turtle.
It's a turtle.
Don't care. Yeah, don't even care. Flying turtles. You weird. You know, we came with a place with a sun devil, and we had a sun devil, and we had a cougar. We had beavers. We ain't never had a terrapin. So this Big Ten is something new, but you know what it isn't? Hard playing football. It's easy playing football against turtles, apparently. You should probably get a different mascot.
Terrapin, da-na-na-na-na, Terrapin, da-na-na-na-na. It's a Grateful Dead song.
Oh, it is? I was like, we read
Terrapin
something.
Station, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they got stationed and trucked by the Great Oregon Ducks. 38-19 at Autzen in front of the home high and faithful. Oregon is 10-0 for the first time since 2012, the number one team in the nation. Folks, I mean, imagine if you started watching this shit like a year ago and you're like, why does this guy always talk about this? This is why. I knew it was coming. Where Blind Mike is a psychic about weird idiots in the Dabbleverse, and he knows exactly what's going to happen in their lives, exactly when it happens. I knew that a bunch of 18 to 24-year-olds were going to hit each other really well. Thank you. Up next, we head to Camp fucking Randall, away game against Wisconsin. Now, we just played the Maryland Terrapins, who you saw scored 18 points. Why did they score 18 points, you asked? Because they had a bye week before they played Oregon. So they had 2 weeks to prepare for Oregon. Guess who has another bye week to prepare for Oregon? Another 2 weeks to prepare for Oregon. Wisconsin. What's going on here, Big Ten? You just a little hazing of the new guys, of the new number one guys? Guess who's bringing you all your fucking money into the Big Ten? Guess who has the number one watch games this year? Not Wisconsin. Not Michigan. Not Ohio State, Oregon, bitches. Oregon. Give us our full share now. Give us our full share. Anyway, they only give us $20 million a year for the next 3 years. We're carrying this conference on our fucking cock. Give us the full share. Give us the full share. Anyway, all right, here we go. Anyway, we're going to beat Wisconsin, another team that's getting a full share while we get a half share. Because we are the mighty fucking Oregon Ducks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's all I needed. I just needed to get that out. It wasn't the greatest game, I got to admit. My genitals were kind of tucked tight for most of that game. But hey, W is a W. Do you know what these kids have to deal with every day? Not class, mostly ass. Hey, the kind of ass these kids have to deal with. That gets distracting. Mm-hmm. Right, Electra?
In a good way, though, right?
Have you ever messed around with a college athlete?
In college.
Oh. Hacky sack? My guess would be hacky sack.
Hacky sack. Something like that.
Some of the guys that you seem to be attracted to. That's not technically a sport, DJ Electrify, although there is athletics going on. When you smell like patchouli, not athletic.
I can't do patchouli. No, never. Never could do it.
All right. Are you ready? Who's ready?
Did you hear that the Nike store got looted in LA after the Dodgers won the World Series? Terrible.
Why? Don't tell people my business. I got
Why
these
would
kicks.
they loot the Nike store?
Because it was April 25th, 1992. There was a Dodger championship. Tell me, where were you? Because that's what we do here. We loot.
I was going to cover that, but I figured everybody's already, heard it. But, dude, they had freaking riot squad out there. And
Electra, we have way more important things to cover. Daisy fart attacked people, and we made it into a song. And so, people, it's been a while since we did a Daisy song, but we're bringing it back in a big way. And here's the Daisy fart song.
Yay!
You, not him. You. Get off the beach. Don't let the sand hit you in deep on the nose. You. Get off the beach or else I'll fart.
Look at that ass.
I'm gonna blow my fart at you. There's no penal code for a fart attack.
Daisy fart, baby.
Oh my god, that was epic.
She's gonna fart on it. She's gonna
I love it.
This is where I live. I walk out and I'm like, oh, what a beautiful day. I'm gonna fart on you. What's that noise over there? What's going on over there? Oh, the lady is fart attacking someone. All right.
And yelling about it.
And the way her ass is shaped now, it's like, don't get ass implants and then pretend to be a farter, because you look like Miss Farter now. You are the epitome of a
exactly.
farter. I think,
it's like a
now
cannon.
when I think farter, I think that ass. That ass was made for farting, and that's just what it will do. All right, now we got some Daisy time, and this again is Daisy the Venice healer, and I think this is going to be sad because I think this isn't sad. So
this
go ahead,
is
Daisy.
before. Okay, so a couple months ago, she got arrested. Her and her boyfriend at the time, John Allgood, they got arrested for having a firearm in a bag on the back of his motorcycle. And
as one does.
Right. And so I found out. I was talking to Daisy most every day back then. She called me like every day, and I hate talking on the phone. So she wasn't calling me. I find out she's in jail. And then John Allgood got out first. He got released because she was carrying the rifle on her back. So she's the one that got in trouble. And she was already a felon. So he got out early. We interviewed him on the channel, got donations for them to get for her lawyer and everything. Yeah. And he kind of downplayed the whole gun part. Like, he didn't really want to talk about that, even though that's why they got arrested. And so I just found this video. You guys, this is them at court right before they got arrested.
No goody.
So we get to see what we're talking about here.
Yeah, and he's out of the state now. He's gone. This guy.
He is out of the state now, and so we can show this.
Yes. Oh, yes, I will show this now. I was waiting for you. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see. Here we go. Play. We're going to sit here until Electra presses play, because I'm not.
Oh, you want me? Okay.
We can at least not do bad things with all the power that's been taken from the people. Just say no. I'm not going to do my job.
I'm going to zoom in here on his bag.
Telling us to do stuff we know is wrong. Right?
Because what does that look like to you?
Not a guitar.
No.
I thought it was in like a locked metal box, and they got lucky. He brought
That's
a rifle
what he
case.
made it sound like it was in a little locked box in his motorcycle or in a backpack.
He brought a sniper rifle case.
A freaking sniper rifle case.
With a cowboy hat, and you're doing bad reading from the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to arrest this man immediately. God damn, what the fuck?
So, it's
Can
just
we get that money
crazy
back? Is it too late to get that $200
crazy.
back? God damn it.
No, she's not wearing it here, but she was wearing it when they got arrested.
Like, take people's kids, or make impossible demands of people during the workday, or how about to take away their property, unlawful detention? How about you guys just stop? You guys have the power over us, and I do not consent.
I like what you said about workers. If we don't have
Another song.
workers, how this gonna work? It's not gonna
like
work
that.
if we don't have workers. So aside, maybe you're superheroes.
All right, this is next week's song.
Superheroes, I see you. What a fucking joke. There's no such thing as a judge. A judge? Are you kidding me? Yeah, right? You're not gonna judge me. I am a subjectivity. Come on now and relate to me. Do you guys even know my mom, Susan? What? How are you gonna ask me to come here, talk about my kids, talk about parental alienation? You don't even know my mom, Susan.
It's like a one-man stand-up comedy act.
John. They're looking weird.
Here's where it gets a little weird, like she just said.
The California police state utilizes convicts to circumnavigate the law.
Hey, you guys.
These roving bands of state-funded, contracted gangs use violence and threats to extort and intimidate people with no judicial oversight or transparency.
Like this threat.
If your government's
attached to my back.
do not carry out orders, they're killed or put back in prison.
Hi, what's your name?
John.
Do you have an ID?
Yeah.
Do you have business here?
Yes, we do. We had court today.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
And it's
Can I check your bag for you, please?
No.
Okay, then you're gonna have to leave our property.
Listen.
Okay.
Is there like a reason you can cite me for?
I don't need to tell you.
We'll
Let's
go.
go.
We already went to our
wait,
court
no,
date.
wait, you guys do need a reason. This is a public facility.
The reason is
right?
we
We're
have no
practicing
business.
we're practicing our First Amendment right on tax.
We're gonna meet everyone's
We did.
no business here.
You have a First Amendment right to
Can I
speak
check your
here.
rifle bag?
You
So the
cannot.
reason we have to go.
Did you hear her?
Rifle
She
bag,
said, "Can I
yeah.
check your rifle bag?"
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. You know. Can I get a look at your murder weapon real quick? While you stand in front of me, telling that we're doing wrong, and taking your kids. Please, just let me look at your murder weapon real quick.
I mean, how clueless can you be? You're on, outside of a government building with a rifle case or a rifle bag.
You want to know something crazy? That if Daisy would have done this like a year later, this is Gascon, right, in charge of LA County. So Gascon got this charge. His prosecutors were like, let's just give her a chance. We don't want to spend the money in jail. This
So
new
glad he's out.
This new prosecutor we have, Hochman guy or what, Hotchman, Daisy and John are going to prison on this one.
Yeah, especially Daisy, because she already had a felony.
Yeah, so think about they're free, they're happy, they're living their they're in prisons of their own mind, I guess, but they're free, walking around, free people in society. That could have gone a whole different way.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to check the bag and
Vote,
we won't let you. Okay, got it.
It's a locked container.
Let's
You need a
go.
warrant.
Doesn't matter. I asked you.
So
let's
next
go.
comes the threat and the punishment, so we're going to
I
go.
want to ask.
We don't want the threat and
You
the
need to give us a
punishment.
reason to leave a public spot.
We're going to go because there's threat and
Right.
punishment, and we don't want threat and
We have
punishment.
a First Amendment right to demonstrate at a.
We're
this is
going
a
to
state
go. Come
building,
on, let's
right?
go. Come on.
Why would I be arrested?
Because that's what they do. I already learned. I already played this game. This is where we go.
We have rules still, right,
No,
Sheriff?
this is the part of the game where we go. We're gonna go though. I know. I already learned the hard way.
Daisy's the outside
so I
situation.
will comply because I
You're in a
respect.
public place, yes, but you're at a courthouse with a rifle bag.
We're gonna walk away.
I have a bag that's locked. You guys are telling me what I have in my personal
They
property
don't-
without
they don't
illegal search
care.
and seizure.
This is when we. They don't care. This is when we walk away.
No. That please explain that to me. It was what it resembles.
This is where they follow rules and laws, and they don't care.
Resembles
so we have to
isn't
listen.
evidence. And it's not. Resembles
We're gonna listen
isn't
to you
fact.
guys.
Resembles isn't anything real. So unless you can tell me,
If you want us
It's
to
a
go,
bag with a lock.
if you want us to
That's
go
not
because you
real.
feel scared, we'll go because we honor you. Or if you're feeling sad. Or
He
if you feel
brought
like we
the
don't
bag
care
on
about you, we'll go.
purpose. This is the
Like,
instant.
I
it's
don't-
like you're about to fuck me
She
up without
wants
reading me
us
my
to-
rights.
John, she
Oh,
wants
that
us
guy
to
looks like
go.
he can't throw a left hook to save his fucking
She
life.
wants us to
Like,
go.
come
We're
on,
gonna
dude.
go.
Like, what resembles?
Okay, I'm vetoing this. I'm
Kinda lost
vetoing
his
this.
Resembles?
shit, huh?
Is that your
I'm a
level of
mod on
abuse
this
of
guy's
force?
channel. I'm embarrassed.
He lost his shit.
Okay, John, come on, we're going.
I mean, I don't understand exactly.
Nothing.
where
You
the
understand
We really
nothing,
just
John.
want to hug
Just stop
and all
right
be
there.
community members. That's the truth.
How
We
has
believe
Daisy
in a
become
world
the
for
reasonable
everyone,
one?
And we want to come
Right,
here
why do
and
you guys,
just start
like, you guys
minutes.
have,
They
like,
don't
you
want
guys are
us
not as
here.
accurate as I am. Like, why do you guys get to carry around guns? and
Yeah,
shit?
say
This
that
stuff
when
is
you're
so
holding a
dumb.
weapon.
Yeah, that sounded like a threat to me. That was not. He almost crossed the line right there.
You know, I could pick off a hedgehog from 200 yards with this. Never mind. What do you think we're talking about, you asshole? He's surrounded at all. I'm sure there's a sniper on him at this point.
By now, I mean, look, there's like 8 cops right there.
Oh, by the way, new T-shirt idea. I'm an outside situation. I'm a living outside situation. Daisy is a living outside situation. We got an outside situation out here.
Shit. He lost his shit. And he made it sound like, nothing happened at the courthouse. They just left on their motorcycle and got pulled over for nothing.
Yeah, and he is now
My
free
ass.
from this. He's free from this city. John, you got away. You got away, brother.
And I'm standing here alone. Right? I don't have an army.
Just tell him you don't want to
of
talk to
people
him
or,
and you
like,
want us
federal
to go.
fucking,
Unless
like,
you like
funding
the
for my shit.
conversation.
You really
Do
think I'm
like
going to
the
actually try to use
conversation
force
or
against
no?
you guys?
Do you like the conversation?
You're allowed
He
to.
doesn't like it.
You're
Do you
allowed
like
to
the
kill me.
conversation?
Right?
Yeah, they want to go, John. Let's go. They.
But until I get a reason why I'm being asked to leave.
Because they don't like us.
You can say that.
They said it. They don't like the conversation.
No. They assumed that I had. If you came up to me
we
and just
want
asked me
global
politely
liberation.
without assuming
They
my
did. The goddess was being really sweet.
No, you told me I had some. You told
Just
me I
for
had
a
something
second,
on
she
me.
was normal. Then it's back to
about
global
us.
liberation.
They care
I can
about
leave.
us. If you can see,
No problem. You wanna go back to
they
work?
actually
Yeah,
do
yeah,
care. I could tell they care too. Love you guys.
And the clincher's right here at the end.
Oh my god, I love you for bringing the gun.
What?
She just said, "I love you for bringing the gun."
It's wet brain Bonnie and Clyde. I don't know how to describe these two. I'm so glad they are not with each other anymore, because that was, I mean, we saw the first act, me and you, in real time, saw the first crime they ever committed in real life.
What was the first one?
Riding
the
down-
motorcycle on the boardwalk.
Riding
the
a
picture that I
motorcycle
had at
down
the
a
beginning,
boardwalk.
yeah.
Yes, we saw their first, maybe probably not their first crime together, but we saw the first publicly filmed crime they performed together.
Yeah.
Now we saw their last publicly performed crime together. It's a full circle, people. It's a perfect circle of Daisy crime.
Yeah, we were just walking down the boardwalk and we just see this motorcycle coming straight at us, and like, you're not allowed to have motorcycles on the boardwalk.
Not usually, no.
And then we looked and it was John and Daisy. It was so insane. I was just in shock.
Yeah, so I'm gonna the Somali, a bunch of other stuff. We're gonna keep for Tuesday. We got a whole show ready Tuesday. We made 2 shows today, and so less work for us tomorrow.
Yeah, we still are going to have a show on Tuesday, you guys. So
Yes,
come back
yeah.
for CATCH22 on Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Yes.
Pacific, 10
And
p.m.
then, but
Eastern.
Also, come back tonight at 7 p.m., 10
yeah.
p.m. Pacific, and we do Unboxing Eric the actor. We go and listen to show calls from him, every call in order, and we're up to call 95. So that's exciting.
It is.
But I wanted to do one more in memorandum today. Now, I left this towards the end because this is going to hurt a little bit for all us pet owners. We lost Ben Herbstreit. Now, if you know who Kirk Herbstreit, if you're a fan of college football, you know Kirk Herbstreit. He's like one of the best kind of game analysts with the college football morning game day show on Saturday mornings. If you're an Oregon Duck fan, obviously, you have issues with Kirk that stem from him never picking us. But we love Kirk. And he had this cute little golden retriever, Ben. I say had because we unfortunately got the news that Ben had some cancer and wasn't making it through treatment. And so I want, like, this is so real of a moment to me that I don't care if we get, have to take it down for the replay or whatever. But the people that are with us here, the 24 who haven't seen it, too soon, is sort of what some people are saying. Like, it was too soon for him to go back on the air and talk about it because College Game Day was going to run a clip story about it. But me as a human, I just think this is really beautiful. And so, Ben, we salute you and miss you. And to Kirk, I'm with you today. So here's Ben. It's a beautiful, beautiful yellow lab. And who would travel with Kirk to all the games. So he would get these passes from all the schools. And, oh, Ben, how many titties did you lick? Oh, just so many college-age titties. So he was just a huge character around College Game Day and Kirk.
We've received a number of messages about the loss of Kirk's dog, Ben Herbstreit. And Kirk, we appreciate so much that you...
Kirk is on the far right here. I just want you to, here's just another layer. The guy that's next to Kirk Herbstreit right there is Lee Corso. Lee Corso has been doing this show for 50 years. He's nearly senile. He really is, like, they should have taken him off the show a while ago. But Kirk supports him. Kirk helps him out. Kirk gets him through segments. It's actually kind of beautiful. It's like if you did a show with your dad and he wasn't doing good and you helped him out. And in this moment, I want you to watch how Kirk reacts, but then also watch how the guy he's been carries him for a minute. You're talking about a dog here. Man's best friend. Human's best friend.
You were sharing Ben with us over the years. Yeah.
Aww.
We love Ben coming from I think that was Penn State or LSU.
There's not much that has gotten as much attention on social media than the love for the dog. We see it. He's been a great teammate of ours for a while.
It's
Kirk has put together an essay.
Fucking breaks my heart.
Remembering Ben and how much he meant.
And look at Lee Corso, like right there for him. Like this is actually magic what you're watching.
To all of you, certainly meant to him. Here's our tribute to our friend Ben Herkfried.
And can't play that full video, unfortunately, because that will definitely get us taken down.
Aw.
But R.I.P. Ben, R.I.P. all pets.
Rest in paradise, Ben.
Yeah, and Kirk Herbstreit, I forgive you for your Oregon Duck slander for today only.
I'm trying not to cry right now.
Yeah. Another thing.
You have to send us out on that note. Do you have a happy cat story or something, please?
I do. But I wanted to get my joke in here.
Go for it.
When these terrible things happen to our lovely canines, there's only one phrase that comes to mind. Doggone. Hey-o! All right. See? Now we're much lighter, huh? All right. Time for the cat of the day. Did I ruin it for everyone? Sorry. That's why I left it towards the end, though. Imagine if that was in the beginning. It wouldn't have been as good. But
it
people,
was perfectly placed.
Thank you. And this one, we're just like a Saturday, Sunday magazine show. We always got to leave you light. We're a little heavy, right? Aw, like we have a heart, and then we leave it light. So people, here's our cat picture of the day. It's Radar. He's 8 years old. Look at him.
Radar.
Yeah,
Radar.
It's our little Radar. Look, he's playing with a little thing, and he will soon too die one day and break my heart and leave me off this planet.
Yeah.
And I will be crying like Kurt on this channel about my loss.
Oh. Why did you have to end with this? Oh my God.
That's our show,
again.
folks. Hey,
Never again.
That's our folks. All right. Go to DJElectrify.com and you can see some OnlyFans material. She does not show you her feet for free. So make sure you pony up because she's monetized now. And also, speaking of monetized, I'd really like to thank everyone who gave. We're not really a channel that gets a lot, so we appreciate it. So Cortez, Penis Wrinkle, Hulkamania, Captain Hook, the great Blind Mike Geary.
Oh, God.
Hulkamania again, Retro Gamer, Looney Tunes Critic. Well, just got one. I don't know why I thanked you, but you're nice anyway. At a theater near me. Thank you for the $19.99. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Go to hackridethedemon.com. And make sure you come back. You guys don't even need to leave chat. You'll be forwarded right to Unboxing Eric, where you can sit and wait quietly for 6 hours, over 6 hours. That will be fun. Yay! That will be fun, don't you think? Electrify, what are you going to do for the next 6 hours?
What do you mean 6 hours? Oh, until our show?
Yes. What are you sharing?
I'll probably either like just gamble or watch porn or, take a nap or something like that.
Is there gamble porn?
There should be. If
Right?
there's not, I'm going to invent it.
Right? Texas Hold'em, but they're not holding cards, if you get my... What did you share? What did you share with me, DJ Electrify?
I wanted to play my short.
Okay, so you have something more for us. Electra has something more for us.
Well, we can't go out on that sad note. We need to... This is a short that I made you guys that I think it's almost at 200,000 views. Craziness.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a second here because I have to put you in as a media share.
There we go.
Look at it go. All right. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll do.
It'll work.
Pig. It'll do. What movie's that from? Put it in chat. What movie's that from? All right, you gonna dance?
Trust me, cut your pencil.
Gonna dance with me, Electra?
Knew you was a liar, a douchebag. You just made a new rival. Pretty soon you gon' need a revive.
Go down under the desk.
Trust me.
Oh yeah,
Hazy
get over
me,
here.
Why you handing out these STDs? These girls is itchy in they jeans, asking what you mean.
I would get back in my truck right now if you let me out of these handcuffs.
Well, if you
don't, it's gonna be a mistake, sir. I promise.
Get back in your truck or go to jail. I don't care which.
I'll go to jail.
Consider this a warning for the next girl that dates you. We know for a fact that your whole band hates you. Thought you had some hard shit, me and Josh frozen. Always been a loser, now the whole world knows. I said, trust me, got your pants on fire. Tinder bubble
Raya.
Knew you was a liar, a douchebag. You just made a new rival. Pretty soon you gon' need a revive. I said, trust me, got your pants on fire.
You know what?
All right.
That's really good. I've almost totally forgotten about the dead dog.
I can't stop dancing. Look at me,
I
look
know
at
you
me.
can't.
I can't stop.
I know
Oh,
you
okay.
can't.
I stopped.
It's amazing. Your dancing skills are equal to your blowing skills. It's amazing, people. It's just a fabulous thing.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right, everyone. We're fucking out of here. Thank you guys for being here with our experiment, and I think it worked. Thank you, DJ Electra, for all the great work. Thank you for the new Piss Break song. Thank you for all the clips. Thank you for putting up with me kind of controlling things on this show. I know you weren't happy about it, but I can't help it. I am what I am. I am as God made me, ma'am. And that's a control freak. And probably pretty annoying to work with, and poison.
No,
pretty much,
it's
so.
fine usually. You know, it's fine. I'm used to it.
No, oh, she's used to it. Oh no, that dagger hurt. You know what she meant, folks. Guys, we know what they mean. She's used to it. Oh Jesus Christ! All right, guys, bye. See you tonight.
Bye bye.
Thank you for the outro, Electra. Even though you hate me.
I don't hate you.